not.
Yeah, it's called Dawson's Creek.
Okay.
Dawson's
Okay.
Creek, yes.
He came to play.
Yeah, I like that.
Great start.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks. Second joke for you guys. What's Carrie Bradshaw's favorite Tom Hanks movie since he got unquarantined?
I don't know. What is it?
Big.
Oh, Mr. Big.
Virginia.
Is the new normal to tell obscure jokes?
I get that one's a little removed. I get it. Let's try to tie it to Tom Hanks.
He went far for it.
We're trying to be topical.
Yeah.
That's real. I don't even know what that
We know what Denny's does with his topical comedy. Yeah, okay.
Let's see here. Third joke for you guys. Why can't the Land O'Lakes mascot get a date?
The Land O'Lakes mascot get a date? I don't know. Why?
Because she has a butterface.
Okay.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Don't pay more. Save thousands on low mileage 2016 through 19 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. No, don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Talks like a spaz. And they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Good morning. We made it to the weekend. Hello and happy Friday. What's going on, everybody?
Happy Friday.
Yeah, very nice. Everybody looking fantastic today.
Well, thank you.
Hey-Bird's got a nice little Unabomber kind of motif going on here.
Nobody looks as good as you
Yeah?
with that hair, though.
Oh, thank you.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate that.
you with your gold/black gown.
This is my black and gold dress from Sunday State Style, and it makes me happy, and that's why I'm wearing it.
That's good. Yeah, go put on your happy clothes.
I did.
I'm running out of detergent, so it's laundry month again for me.
You know, I went online and I bought a bunch of detergent the other day, and I'm just having it shipped to my house. I don't even have to leave.
So what I did last night, I ordered all my groceries online, and they're supposed to show up today at 1. We're going to see how that goes.
Okay.
But everything was gone. I was doing Uncrustables. This item is running low. Pick something else. I'm like, dang it.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes, though.
All right. Well, it's all something we're all trying to figure out every day. You got new little surprises being thrown at you. So we're here to try to help you navigate through all of it. You can listen to us on your smart speakers. Just say, hey, play 97.9 WRMF. We're going to pop up that way. You can also check us out on YouTube. We're there right now. You can watch us live or anytime on demand. Go to YouTube and just look for the KVJ Show.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, this is some good news in a dark time. I know you guys are big fans of the Game of Thrones series. George R.R. Martin, the guy that wrote it, has revealed that he has gone into isolation, not because he feels like he has the coronavirus, just because he wants to take it serious and be alone. And he said he's going to write the next book for all of you.
Oh, wow.
And
okay.
there will be new Game of Thrones then when we come out all this on the other side. So that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, he did it just in time when we all stopped caring.
Well, I think they need to go forward and don't do a prequel. I'm so sick of these prequels going back, and let's move the story along.
Personally, I feel like they kind of ruined the story, so I'm not sure what they're going to do with it.
They could. Well, I don't want to dork out because I have a theory. But
Yeah, okay.
We'll lose Virginia in her own segment.
All right. Well, good for him.
I don't know what this means, but the winds of winter, he says he's been waiting, and fans have been waiting for nearly 9 years of winds of winter.
I think it has something to do with Ari. Is that who it is? The one with the real good knife, Sansa's sister.
Okay.
I think they could do something with her.
Okay, where she might go.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't want to say too much in case someone's watching it for the
But
first
you think
time.
there's a character that has extensions?
There's a couple that have extension, in my opinion.
Okay. We'll see what he winds up doing with it and how it will wind up going against what HBO decided to do with it.
A couple of stressful, sad stories. It looks like that guy from Hawaii Five-0 tested positive for the coronavirus. Daniel Day Kim is his name. Also, you've got the New Orleans Saints coach, Sean Payton, becoming the first person in the NFL world to be publicly talking about the fact that he has tested positive for the virus. He says he's resting at home, fatigued, but will self-quarantine through the weekend and is optimistic about a full recovery.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, I love the fact that we got all kinds of great spring breaker audio here.
More?
So this is going to be the new thing for the news, is to keep finding these dimwits.
People can't believe, people up north especially, they're just looking at what is going on with spring breakers in South Florida, or in Florida, I guess I should say.
Don't
They just can't believe it.
Don't blame Florida, because these people aren't from here.
Right, these are your people.
These are from up north schools that have come down here to go crazy, so it's on you.
I'm not sure that everybody in Florida is doing it right either, though. I'm sorry.
But a lot of these spring breakers aren't from here.
So here they are talking about how they're regarding their spring break versus the coronavirus threat.
I feel like we shouldn't change our lifestyles necessarily just because of Corona, especially because it hasn't been affecting younger people. I think that's why we don't take it seriously.
Okay, anybody get a like count on that? Because I want to see. We got 10 seconds of audio. How many likes did we get?
I counted 4, but my math's pretty bad today.
Okay, let's see if you can do this. How many likes can you get in here?
I feel like we shouldn't change our lifestyles necessarily just because of Corona, especially because it hasn't been affecting younger people. I think that's why we don't take it seriously.
Okay, I think
You
those are
missed,
5. Okay,
you missed some, yeah.
Yeah, 5 total.
Yeah.
They were just happening faster than your fingers could move.
Oh, it's like a like every 2 seconds.
Obviously, yeah, you're right.
That's a good like to other word ratio.
The other one that was pretty good was Vanessa Hudgens on her first clip when she was
Yes.
just talking regular on her live stream. Seriously, people are going to die, but it's inevitable.
But Well, as spring breakers are out still raging, and just to let you know, they're not going to be raging in this area. They're expecting today that Palm Beach County officials are going to be closing all the beaches. I believe Palm Beach and Boca Raton have already closed their beaches for the municipalities. A lot are closed throughout Broward and even down to Miami-Dade.
So does that mean you can now get in trouble if you go out on the beach?
Yeah, they wouldn't let you out there. Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be like a trespassing kind of thing. They're trying to get uniform in the doctrines that they're putting out because each different town is kind of able to do their own thing. But they're starting to realize that if people want to go to the beach, they just drive to the next town over. And they're going, that's not really doing what we need to do to stop the spread of the coronavirus. So maybe we need to all get on the same page.
Maybe we just need to follow in the ways of California and just shut it down.
Yeah, I mean, California's guys, just don't leave.
Just stay home.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's Arnold Schwarzenegger telling you what to do, and he would say the same thing.
I just finished a bike ride and a little bit of workout, and I just, keep staying at home, away from the crowds and away from outside. The reason why I'm saying that is because I still see photographs and videos of people sitting in outside cafes all over the world and having a good time and hanging out in crowds. That is not wise, because that's how you can get the virus. So stay away from crowds, go home, and then we can overcome this whole problem, this whole virus in no time.
Okay. Thank you very much, Arnie. LeBron James is also self-quarantining after he kind of went out a couple weeks ago. Remember that? He's like going, what? You're talking about playing games with no fans? I'm not going to do that. So he actually is taking this quarantining seriously. Here he is dealing with it with his family.
When they advise you to be quarantined for 14 days and isolated from nobody, can't even get a haircut from my barber. They want me to stay away from him. I'm looking like Tom Hanks off Castaway. She can't even go and get her hair done, so she gonna just cut him out herself. Little Whoopi Goldberg over here. The struggle is real in the James household. Gotta do what we gotta do.
Everybody got their own thing, so he likes to keep the hair nice and tight.
Yeah, my hair's looking pretty rough too. I haven't been to the barber. And
I told you I'd cut it. I've been cutting Rocco's hair.
you can do my size and blend it with a fade.
I'm not saying it's going to look good, but I'm here for you.
You can get that line out.
I don't know what that means.
Oh man, you're not cutting my hair.
And poor O.J. Simpson also is suffering through the self-quarantine.
I play in a club here, and there's a lot of older guys in that club, and I kind of understand what the golf courses are doing. I'm not going to criticize them, but you know, you let guys have their own golf cart. You tell them not to pull the pin out, I guess. You don't touch the pin. You don't really get that close to one another on a golf course. And I think for some of the older guys that golf is their only exercise, I think it's going to hurt them if you start closing all the golf courses.
Okay, so keep the golf courses open.
OJ about to snap. He's got that thing where you can tell he's mad, but he's trying to sound positive, but it
He's trying not to show the anger that he had when he murdered.
He can't contain it.
He can't help himself.
It's tough. He's going to get angry again. Huh?
Well, hopefully he'll send all that aggression the way of the coronavirus. Can OJ murder it?
I can't kill a virus.
Well,
I could kill my wife. I mean, if I would have if I would have killed my wife, here's how I would have done it. Poor OJ. So, yeah, we're all dealing with our own ways. That's how some of the celebrities are handling their own self-quarantine.
Do you need more KVJ Show? Find everything KVJ at KVJShow.com.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about today, Jay Bird?
So sometimes I get this razor burn on my neck when I'm trying to shave it, and it's weird. Sometimes I'll shave my neck and everything will be fine. It goes really, really smooth. And there's other times where I'll shave it and it gets real itchy, and then I'll get really bad red bumps. And I can't figure out why it does that, because nothing changes. I'm using a brand new razor, I'm using hot water and the same shaving cream. Why does it do that? And then what's a home remedy that can instantly get those bumps down? Because the stuff over the store, sometimes it makes it even worse.
So I can't tell you what's going to work for you specifically, but I can tell you what's worked for me in the past, because I used to get razor bumps.
Where?
Well, all kinds of places. And then hold my leg. Let me show you.
You don't want no razor burn there.
You don't. So, and then I got laser, so now I don't have to deal with that. But, you know, back in the day when I used a lot of razors to shave a lot of areas, what I would start doing is pouring a little bit of alcohol, rubbing alcohol on the razor itself and cleaning it before I shaved. And I noticed it made a big difference. Yeah. I think a lot of those little bumps are bacteria coming off the razor, even if it's new. I know you said it was new, but you don't know in manufacturing what's on that razor.
So are you blaming the bumps on the razor and the bacteria? That's your final analysis on this?
That's what I felt like it was for me, because when I started putting alcohol, rubbing alcohol on the razor, the bumps went away. Now, you're going to have a hard time finding rubbing alcohol right now. You can thank the coronavirus from that.
And the other thing, too, is don't ever accidentally cut your ear or nick your ear. Man, it bleeds like you've been stabbed with a sword. It's very odd how much blood can come out of the ear. There's a little FYI.
Thank you.
That's all I got.
Okay. What you got in your mind today, Virginia?
So whenever I have to go to the grocery now, I have a new policy that I've just come up with in my head, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be how I keep myself a little bit safer than I was 2 weeks ago. So I don't get a cart. I don't want to touch the cart.
Okay.
I just tell myself, you can only buy what you can carry in your hands. And then you get in and you get out, and you just try to make this as quick as possible. And you, whenever possible, also try to distance yourself from anybody else in the store. But, you know, that's kind of hard when you're in the aisle and you're going one way, like you're going east and the other person's going west. And there's not enough space to put 6 or 10 feet in between the two of you. So yesterday, I'm coming through the beans aisle, and I've got to grab some beans and rice. And there's this lady who's grabbed, I don't know what she was grabbing, like some mayonnaise or something, and she's holding it in her hand. And as I'm approaching her, I'm thinking, This one's squirrely. I don't know what the hell she's about to do, but I can just see it in her
She
eyes.
looked like she was up to no good.
She's about to make a douche move. You know
Yeah.
when you can see that in somebody's eye?
They telegraph their move.
She looks to be about, between 55 and 65, and she's not coping well. She's not acting right. I can just see it. So she's looking at the expiration date on this mayonnaise that she's got in her hand, and she starts exclaiming to everybody that's in the aisle around her, "Oh, well, this is great. That's good." And she's smiling and laughing about it. This is going to be good till the year 2022. And as she's saying this, I have to pass by her, and from her mouth, as she's talking and laughing about the mayonnaise, I feel a shrapnel of her spittle land on my left arm. And now I'm like fully incensed. What are you doing, lady? What are any of us doing? Like, now is not the time to be proclaiming or exclaiming anything to where spittle comes from your mouth and lands on my left arm.
This just in, Governor DeSantis has banned all proclamations.
Stop it. Stop trying to be jokey. Stop trying to be funny, because you spit on me and sent me into a downward freaking spiral.
I told you about that one woman at Walmart. I hear her coughing in the parking lot, and it was one of those from the lungs.
A deep one.
And it was kind of one of those things where you see like 6 other people in the parking lot all look back at her like, "Lady, what are you doing?" Same kind of thing. I was in the tortilla aisle, and she's right behind me, and she starts coughing in a distance where I'm thinking,
I'm not far enough.
That's like maybe 8 feet, maybe 6 feet. I'm not good at judging numbers.
Everybody needs to respect that whole social distancing thing right now. I got a new way of looking at it. Don't come within 6 feet of me, and stop making proclamations or coughing or sneezing. If you have to do any of that, go in your house.
Kevin coughed the other day, and he did the vampire, the vampire in the wing kind of thing.
Dabbing.
He coughed, and we all looked at him like, "You got some balls."
But that's what you're
kind of more of a clear of the throat.
But that's what you're supposed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to call you out for coughing, but you did it the
Yeah.
right way. This woman, when she was coughing, it's like, I mean, talk about leading the league in spittle.
It's the new terrible thing, like we had seen yesterday on the show and talked about. It's kind of crazy because you're right. You used to cough to hide a fart. Now you fart to hide a cough.
Yeah, I think you're more safer to fart in public.
Yes, people would be like going, "Thank you for just farting." You're welcome.
It's a different day, guys.
It's a
and
different
it
day.
literally is a battlefield out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm interested in seeing how the online grossing experience goes during this.
Yeah, the groceries online is the way to go.
Well, the best thing that we can do really is be understanding, sympathetic to other people, and try to be a little bit more patient than we ever have. That's how we're all going to make it through this. And I am very happy because I feel like the University of Michigan did the right thing for once. And they refunded us the money from graduation that we had.
Nice.
Which is very nice. And I'll lay this out and give them full credit. And kind of an example just to other places. My son was going to be graduating. A lot of people you have dealt with cancellations and things. And my son's graduation was canceled at the University of Michigan. But we had to book about a year in advance. It was a 3-night minimum, $600 a night. That's $1,800. And at first they were like, well, there's no refund. So we're going to just keep all your money. And we're like, that doesn't seem cool.
No.
And then they're like, okay, we'll keep all but $800. And the Mexican queen, she actually wrote a nice letter to the president of the university, because it's a university-owned property.
You should be nice at first in all correspondence.
Mm-hmm. And she was very polite and just said, hey, this is beyond our circumstances. And obviously money's going to be tight for a lot of people.
Yes.
And this wasn't our choice to not come. I can understand a no refund if we on our own decided to bail out of it, but that wasn't our choice. And so they got back to her and they said, well, we understand, and that is the right thing. And so they have given us and everybody else, not just us, but everybody else who was booked, a full refund because people are going to need, that money.
Absolutely.
And that'd be terrible publicity for them, because I'd imagine people would complain, and because it's out of everyone's control and then they keep the money, that does not look good on them.
That money might make the difference between your family being able to eat if this thing goes for 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
That's a huge amount of money.
No, it is, and it's kind of an example is I see more and more companies doing that, and I was reading something yesterday. This billionaire was just talking about, hey, we really need to all look. The government needs to start and say for at least 30 days, let's hit the timeout on taxes, on all these kind of things, and let's give people tax breaks and try to make it easier. And then it's got to all trickle down, and everybody's got to be cool and say, hey, we're going to try to pay you. We're going to not charge you. And, you're seeing a little bit of that. Hopefully more and more people will do that, help these hourly employees be able to make it through. People who might have rents and things like that say, hey, don't worry about it. You're covered. We're not going to be cutting off any utilities, which I don't think anybody's going to be doing anyway. But, kind of an example and some positive shout outs. There's a company called Young Investment that owns a bunch of buildings in Arkansas with restaurants in them. And they said that they're not going to charge rent next month. They announced it on Twitter, of course, to get a lot of publicity, but to also get other business owners to say, hey, why don't you guys do this too? And you're going to, take the money to pay staff instead. And that's what they're encouraging the restaurant to do. So you pay your people. We won't charge you, but then you pay your people. So you see how it trickles down?
Yes.
To say, and that's all good. And if we do that and everybody's like, hey, I'll be cool to you, but you got to pass it down. You got to be cool to them. And then we're going to alleviate a lot of stress. And they said, stay strong. We will get through this together.
People just need to be cool.
That's the best thing you can do right now. Hashtag be cool. And talk about what you're doing on social media so that it spreads and other people say, oh, they're doing that. I should do that too.
Yeah.
Be kind and hashtag be cool and then spread the word.
Yeah, I mean, I talk a lot of crap about social media, but now's the time where we it's going to be a good thing.
It might be, one of the few things that we have through all of this. When we all finally shut it down like we need to, social media is where we should be turning to help each other and lift each other up.
Do you think Florida's going to get to the point of California?
I don't know. I have no clue. I imagine that, who knows?
I mean, I know no one knows. I'm just asking an
no
opinion.
idea.
All right.
I think we will.
Probably.
I think we should.
Seems like a lot of places are getting to that point.
Well, they closed a lot of businesses in Miami yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They decided that, hey, we're going to shut down all the stupid stuff that's been open, like the hair salons, nail salons, places that are just frivolous.
Yeah, that's going to be happening in the 3 counties. Broward and Palm Beach are going to be joining Miami-Dade. They're going to be shutting down what they say are all non-essential businesses.
Good.
Essential businesses would be your grocery stores, gas stations, daycare facilities, and pet supply stores. Exterminators, appliance, and air conditioning repair workers and auto mechanics can also continue working, but the non-essential businesses would be restaurants. They have to close or convert to takeout only. So you will still be able to do the takeout in the restaurants, but barbershops, like LeBron was saying, can't get his hair done. My daughter's devastated, no tattoos here for a couple of weeks. Don't know what she's going to do. Nail and hair salons, jewelry stores, and other retailers are likely going to be forced to close.
Yeah, I think I'm going back to the days of giving myself my own fade.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Self-done haircuts. We might start cutting each other's hair.
Yeah. I used to cut your hair back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
You did like it.
Yeah. It's a little more complex these days.
I would
for
not
me.
even want to touch that.
It's a lot more complex these days.
No way I would touch it.
Is there any chance of hair club closing? Because then Kevin's going to be in a mess.
Oh, let's hope not. Oh, my gosh.
Are actual barbershops and hair places still open in Florida right now?
They're closing them.
They're all going to be closed.
Yeah.
But as of right now, though, like today, they're still open.
I think it's coming because
Miami
did it already.
And then, Palm Beach and Broward are doing what Miami's done. So they go into effect today. That's going to be happening. Coming up here in a couple minutes, I know that it's going to be the virtual education coming up for kids here in South Florida. And we stepped up yesterday and gave them a little something to do. We posted one of our Reading on the Radio videos yesterday on the KVJ Show YouTube channel for your kid to prop up and watch and get a short story. Kids between the ages of probably 3 and 7 it'd be good for. And we're going to be asking a question from that. In fact, I got this for you. And yesterday we were talking with McDonald's and they said, hey, we'll give you guys some gift certificates. So here's the question from yesterday's story that we posted on our YouTube channel. What does the author describe the ice cream truck as a metaphor for? So what does the author describe the ice cream truck as a metaphor for? If you checked out that video on YouTube, get the answer, call up, and you win some gift certificates. Check out McDonald's, 877-979-WRMF. We'll get your answer next.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, there's going to be lots of things for your kids to do and to check out. We've got the Reading on the Radio videos that are posted up there. We're going to be posting up another one. And if you can answer the question correctly, we're going to hook you up with some gift certificates to McDonald's. Fun stuff for the kids. Go on there and watch that and keep this question in mind, and then call us up when you got the answer, 877-979-WRMF. What does the author describe the ice cream truck as a metaphor for? So you got that answer. You can get through to us and get some McDonald's gift certificates that we'll get to you. You can still go through the drive-thru and get your food at McDonald's, and kids love McDonald's.
I was just there on Monday.
You were, huh?
Or Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, for the world record, I had to go get all those Big Macs.
That's right. You knocked down almost 7 in 38 minutes. Get that for the kids.
They made a ton of them in a pretty quick time, actually. We were not there that long.
They're efficient.
Yeah.
They're good. They've perfected it. Knowing how to make great, tasty food in a short amount of time. That's what they do. Something else that we posted last night just to try it out for fun. It was a quarantine scavenger hunt that we put up on our Facebook page. So what it was we had 3 items on there to see if you had, and what you do is you take a photo of it with KVJ written on a piece of paper inside that photo, so we know you're not just doing something online where you go and grab it off of Google Images and send it to us. And our winner was Luis Araujo. He was the first one to get us the 3 items that we'd asked for in our quarantine scavenger hunt. We were looking for a ticket to an event that was canceled by the coronavirus. And he had his Sunfest ticket that sadly was canceled because of coronavirus.
Aww.
We also were looking for a surgical mask. He had that, and more than 10 rolls of toilet paper.
Nice.
He's got 10.
Yeah, more than 10, yeah.
Brother, I am coming over to your house.
Yeah, he put that in his photo, so he was right on it. And Kelly Jean Conti, she also did it. And she had posted her canceled airline ticket for Boston next month, so... Luis was in first, Kelly was in second, but that might be something we keep doing. Get a little quarantine scavenger hunt, something you can do.
I love a scavenger hunt. I want to be a part of this. I'm going to start playing.
Go check our Facebook page.
I would have lost. I ain't got 10 rolls of toilet paper.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are struggling with that. I know. Trying to get enough. They say that it's going to get a little bit better. In fact, if you're a person who's like going, I don't know, how much toilet paper do I need? There's a website that can help you out. It's called howmuchtoiletpaper.com. Howmuchtoiletpaper.com. And you can enter how many rolls you currently have, how many trips to the bathroom you expect to make in a day, and it'll give you the amount of toilet paper that you actually need. And when you look at it, you really don't need that much toilet paper.
I feel like we overdo the toilet paper here in the States.
Well, we've always just given ourselves whatever we wanted because we never really thought there was going to be a shortage.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? I'm going to go and double up on this round just because I can.
I don't want to have the push through. I don't want the thumb coming through. So, yeah, I'm going to give myself a few extra layers. Now, I don't know.
Yeah, you got to hold back some sheets.
You got to find that perfect little place where you can live with your big thumb that you don't push through.
Mm-hmm. You can go to this calculator and just kind of give you an idea right now. If you've got 4 rolls of toilet paper and you go to the bathroom 4 times a day, you have enough toilet paper for 16 days.
4 times? We're talking number 2 4 times?
Yeah, it'd be like you need sheets of toilet paper for.
Well, then again, I forget Virginia has to use it all the time. I forgot we don't have the same parts.
Exactly.
We don't have the same parts. So you're going to you're going to need double that I need.
I use it for 1 and 2.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't thinking that.
So that's the kind of stuff that the toilet paper calculator will let you know. Again, that's howmuchtoiletpaper.com. You can go on there and figure that out. We'll post that up on our social media too, make that very easy for you to find. Isn't it funny how toilet paper has become such a hot commodity in America, and I still don't really know why.
It's weird.
I know some businesses are giving it away. Ronnie in the chat room said that Church by the Glades, Lake Worth, is going to be giving out toilet paper today. I mean, it's like how we normally need canned goods and water. We feel like we need TP.
Do you think it's just because everyone's going crazy and it's a trend, and I mean the urgency's not there. So could it have been any item? If all of a sudden they're like, oh my gosh, we need black beans. We got to get black beans. We're out of black beans. Everyone would go crazy for black beans.
I don't know. I don't know what started this. That's part of it is I think a lot of people are questioning, be like, okay, where is some of this panic being set?
Yes, and where's it coming from?
Where did this come from? Out of nowhere.
Well, they're not going to stop shipping groceries to the grocery stores. And even in California, where they have shut down the entire state, which I think is the right thing to do, and I can't wait till Florida does it. Still, in California, they're not shutting down the grocery stores. They're not shutting down the trucking companies that are bringing the supplies to the stores. You'll still be able to go get groceries. You just have to go get your groceries and go back home.
So you have to run, sprint to the bread aisle, grab your bread, and then sprint to the cashier.
And I say, don't even get a cart. Only get what you can hold in your hands.
Oh, man.
Don't touch the cart. Touch as little stuff as you have to. Bring your own bags into the store so you don't have to touch their bags.
I mean, I'm an uncrustable hoarder. I'm probably going to need a cart, dog. I'm just being honest.
What if you bring a big bag in there with you and you just start filling it with all your stuff?
Imagine me walking into a grocery store right now wearing this with a big bag. They're going to think I'm going to rob the place.
You do kind of look like the Unabomber.
Definitely. I don't want to bring my own.
Maybe they're so concerned about coronavirus they just don't even pay attention to you.
I don't know if people should be bringing their own bags into grocery stores.
Yes, they should. They've been doing it for a while now.
Really?
Yes.
What, now people are having all their germs on it?
People are cutting down on the plastics, and a lot of people, myself included, have been bringing their own reusable bags to the grocery for years.
Mm-hmm. Jason is on here from West Palm Beach to let you know. I figured this is going to be coming. Saw this posted yesterday on my next door page about Costco. You're saying they're not accepting returns on some items now, Jason?
Yeah, guys. So just to let your audience know, and I want to shout out Costco for this. They are not accepting returns on toilet paper, paper towels, sanitizing wipes, water, rice, and Lysol.
Okay. That's a good bit of stuff. All right. Yeah. I mean,
Well, don't bring that stuff back right now because it's very valuable.
Yeah.
If you have Lysol, a lot of people wish they did. I mean, you're kind of a lucky guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it's it's crazy how much everyone's stocking up on it, and we'll see what happens after this whole thing finishes. This is probably going to be all over eBay.
Yeah, just don't gouge. If you have a surplus and you don't need it, if you sell it for the retail value of it or you give it away, even better, to people that don't have right now, I think that would be a beautiful gesture.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so there you go. If you're going to go out and buy an excess amount, you're not going to be able to return some of it.
He was just saying what Costco is doing right now. He wasn't saying what he was doing. He was just saying what the policy at Costco is.
Oh.
Yeah, I felt like were you kind of yelling at him a little bit?
Kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed you were yelling at him,
Yeah.
and then he kind of got
I'll
quiet.
just kind of put a caution out there to everybody calling in. Yeah, Virginia might jump on you.
I think you just accused
went a little tight, yeah.
I think you just accused him of gouging.
He was. I was confused, too. I
Poor
was
guy.
like,
He called it
yeah.
to be positive.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, dude.
Oh, my God. Mama, get some water in you. You're running hot again.
Sorry, dude.
Did you hear how long he stayed quiet?
Yeah, I think we were all like, is she yelling at him?
I think he was so confused.
I was, too. I was
It's
like,
like I called it to help, guys.
Sorry, dude.
so this post on social media, it is a card, and it's got all kinds of toilet paper and stuff hanging out of it. And the post said, that's it, I'm done. I finally lost it. I was just in CVS. I saw a guy whose cart was filled to the brim with hand sanitizers, baby wipes, everything that the people need. And I called him a selfish you-know-what. I gave him the lowdown about the elderly, the moms, the people who need these type of things. I told him, look, I mean, honestly, you should be ashamed of yourself, dude. And he said, are you done? Because I really need to go back to restocking the shelves.
That's awesome. That's great. Let that person complete the rant.
Yeah. Are you done? Like, I got to get back to work. Yeah.
I work here.
Dude, this is my 10th hour working, man. I'm real tired. Are you done yelling at me?
All right. Well, we are down to the sweet and salty 16 starting today in the March Fatness snack bracket, Shea Bird.
Okay.
Big stuff here. I don't know if you're ready for this, but we've got the results of the second round. Here's what we got. Hostess Chocolate Cupcake will move on. It defeated Snyder's Honey Mustard Pretzels. They are out of the tournament.
Wow.
Whew, that's a big one, huh?
Wow.
That's huge.
It is huge. I'm glad to see you're into this, Virginia.
That was sarcasm.
Oh, dang it.
Cheetos crushed Planters cheese balls. Wasn't even close.
We all knew that. That's not a surprise.
Yeah, it's just fair and right.
Snickers crushed 100 grand.
We
the
saw
candy
that.
bar.
We saw that one coming.
Nutter Butter Cookies crushed the Hostess Apple Hand Pie. Hand Pie Pennington.
Wow. A little shocked on that one, but I mean, they deserve it as well.
Hot Pockets beat the Hostess Chocolate Ding Dongs.
Fat Kevin, do you think you're going to see a Hot Pockets in the Final Four?
No.
Okay.
Not in the Final Four.
Okay.
Nacho Doritos beat the Salt and Vinegar Lay's chips.
Was that a landslide?
It was a 100-vote difference.
Okay, Doritos should have performed a little better, a little sluggish on the Dorito end.
Okay. Twix beat Kit Kat. It was relatively close.
That's an upset, I think.
You think so?
I do.
Kit Kat's out of it. Pizza Combos lost to Cheez-Its.
Oh, man, if Cheez-Its wins this tournament, I'm going to be...
They're not going to win the tournament. They're not getting that many votes. They just beat Pizza Combos.
Dang, but your pizza combos that you love are out of it.
There's been a lot of great teams that have fallen.
Bagel Bites beat the Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. We'll move on to the next round.
That's an interesting one. I didn't know that so many people love Bagel Bites.
I didn't either.
They're good. They've gotten better.
Funyuns beat Barbecue Fritos by only 7 points.
Funyuns is making some noise in this tournament. A lot of people didn't think they'd go this far.
They might be your dark horse right there.
Yeah, right now they are.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups crushed Milky Way. Wasn't even close. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup looks like it is going to be in the finals.
I think you're going to see a Snickers Reese's if it does line up that way in the bracket.
I think right now the way it's going on votes, Reese's is going to beat Snickers.
Whoa, that's Kevin's early prediction.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is going to beat Snickers in the championship.
And it should.
It's still early in the tournament.
Yes, but in the championship, that's going to be your two competitors, and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups wins. Just telling you.
I agree.
Tostino's Pizza Rolls beats the Flips Chocolate Covered Pretzels.
So now the Pizza Rolls is the one I'm pulling for. That's my team.
Little Debbie Swiss Cake Roll beat the Oatmeal Cream Pie. That's out of the tournament. Sour Cream Pringles beat Potato Sticks by a solid margin. In fact, I'm really surprised at how well Sour Cream Pringles performed. They are, I believe, number 4 right now in vote getting, and they might wind up in the Final Four based on that.
The biggest
5. They're number 5.
The biggest criticism I got about this tournament was putting potato sticks in this tournament. A lot of people did not agree with that move.
Okay.
I did that for the old timers.
It didn't perform well, but they're out now, so it doesn't matter. Oreos crushed Nature Valley Peanut Butter Granola. I would expect Oreos to be in the Final Four.
Yeah.
And M&M with peanuts beat Krispy Kreme glazed donuts by 1 vote.
So that's actually the talk of the tournament on this round. Because a lot of people thought there's no way M&M's going to move on.
That was our closest round. M&M with peanut M&Ms moves on into the sweet and salty 16 in the March Fatness Snack It.
There's your headline, by the way, of the tournament.
That's your headline?
Of that round,
That's
yes.
the headline?
Yes.
I don't agree with it because there is nothing better than a hot Krispy Kreme donut just out of the little cooker. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, people loved it. It just lost by 1 vote. That goes to show you. Your vote matters.
It does matter.
Your vote matters.
Please.
Just say, hey, you know what? I don't want to get involved with the system. What I say doesn't matter. No, your vote does matter.
You know, my only regret of this entire tournament, actually 2, putting potato sticks in there and putting corn nuts in there. I'd do it differently if I could, but there's always next year.
Don't worry, Pumpkin. You'll get them next year. Well, hopefully you don't because this is for quarantine.
Yeah,
hopefully we never have to do this again.
Well, if we do it again, it's because we want to, not because we have to.
Yes.
If you would like to go vote on the next round, it's down to 16 snacks battling it out. You can go to kvjshow.com right now. Really going to be interested to see how this virtual school works out for the kids. I've got a kid that's going to be doing it. And today is like the day where they're supposed to go if you need a computer to show up at his school and pick it up. So they say, I was reading a story in the Sun Sentinel, I guess how it's all going to work. The Broward County schools begin on Monday, March 30th with the virtual learning, and Palm Beach County begins on Tuesday, March 31st. The online classes in Miami-Dade started on Monday. So I'm just kind of curious if anybody's been doing it there. How's it working? As far as policing kids to get the stuff done, answering questions they might have. That's going to be interesting to see how it's all going to go down. And who knows, if this is successful, what learning might be like in the future. That's how this coronavirus might actually change the education system. Be kind of interesting to see how that works.
I think it's going to change a lot of not just education, but business, because people are realizing that we can do our work from home. And if it's easier, safer, better for the environment, I mean, like it just makes a lot of sense if you can, that you should, especially now, but maybe after we come out of this too.
A lot of the school districts have laptops that if you do not have one in the family at all, you can go and pick those up. I think a lot of that's going to be happening today.
It was happening yesterday too. I saw people on Facebook picking them up.
Oh, cool. Okay, good.
Today too, you can also get food while you're there. Food for Families is giving out boxes of food.
Oh, that's good.
At certain schools. So look and see and find a school that's giving out computers and food, and bam, get both.
I know for Palm Beach County School District, we had to do a survey. They had something online, and I guess they found out from that 6,000 parents in Palm Beach said they needed a device, and 2,000 said they needed internet.
Gotcha.
And so what they're going to be doing, low-income families who don't have the internet and live in Comcast service areas can sign up as new customers and get 60 days of free internet.
Okay.
You go to internetessentials.com. internetessentials.com. And the only question I have about that is if you don't have internet, how do you go to internetessentials.com?
That's a good question.
Maybe you can do it.
I'm not very smart, but
maybe you can do it from a smart device.
Okay, I don't know. It's just my first question. If I don't have internet, how do I get to internetessentials.com?
Now you got to go somewhere with free Wi-Fi
with
your smart device. But now you're exposing yourself to people.
I think they've been closing a lot of the libraries. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, they say library is going to close in Palm Beach, North Palm, Lake Worth Beach, Boynton Beach, Delray, Boca, Broward, and Miami. I think that's going to happen today. So I don't know if you got to run out today to get onto internetessentials.com, but I don't know. It's every day. We're just all trying to figure this out, aren't we, Virginia?
We are every day. And sometimes we got to help each other. So if you're a neighbor that has internet and you know somebody down the street that doesn't and they're trying to get it for their kids, maybe you go online for them.
Yes.
Sign up for them.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, a good point, too. You do have to go to that child's school. So my son, if we needed to do the laptop or something like that, he would have to go to his specific school, and they gave him a time today. I got to tell you, his school, and I assume everybody's been getting this, they've been very good with a lot of emails and a lot of phone calls on that phone system that they have, trying to give you information to make sure that you understand what's going on, because I think they understand it's chaotic and confusing for a lot of people.
Sure.
Yeah, so I think they've done, at least Palm Beach County schools, what I've seen, they've done a really good job. Somebody texted in and said, third grade teacher here, we are working hard behind the scenes to get lessons together and set up our Google Classrooms to prepare for our students for the 31st. I am excited for this virtual learning, giving me some motivation, driving these tough times. That's Stacy who sent that in. And, it's going to be interesting how they do it. Not only will they have the virtual classrooms, but Palm Beach County teachers are going to have office hours where they will be available for video chat. So if you have any questions as a parent or having a hard time getting your kid to work, you can do a video conference. If you're in Broward and Miami-Dade, they're required to have office hours for 3 hours a day where they're available to interact with students by phone, email, or online chat. So teachers will be available even though they're going to be doing the virtual learning. Got to say happy birthday to Spike Lee. He's turning 63. And you know what? He's living up to what he said. He said he was not going to go back to a New York Knicks game for the rest of the year, and so far he hasn't. That's very impressive. He's standing by his word.
Check and check.
Yes. Pat Riley, our own NBA superhero, is 75 today, the Miami Heat president. God bless him, Pat. Please, I hope well into your 80s you'll continue to be team president.
One of my all-time favorite video games is Pat Riley's basketball on Sega Genesis.
He's always been an amazing dresser. You notice the style Pat Riley has always had. Always looks great.
He's the only one that can do slick back hair and it's not creepy.
Yeah, he looks fantastic. So happy birthday there, Pat. Also, a birthday shout out we want to give to Thomas, turning the big 3-4. Happy 40th birthday to Eva. That is from Eva. Either she got a friend, Eva, or she's congratulating herself. Also, happy 3rd birthday to our smart, beautiful, and energetic Princess Brianna from Mommy, Daddy, and Corey the Puggle. And an adorable photo there. She got on her ears and all ready to go. Just a cutie pie there.
I'd love to know where she got those ears from.
Those look like Disney ears.
Those look fun.
Those look legit.
Also, Trucker Will said, I want to wish my Princess Bella Grace a very happy 8th birthday. Sorry I can't be home, but I will soon. I love you, Princess, from Daddy. Yeah, Trucker Will, he's out there getting it done, keeping America going.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to KVJ wherever he goes. We love that. Also, got a birthday shout out, my super sweet and awesome Caden. Happy 8th birthday from Mommy and Mason. Also, Rooster is having a birthday. That's from your girlfriend, Jenny. Gotta love a name like that. Also, happy birthday to Marley. She's turning 13 from Mom, Dad, AJ, and Ranger. Very nice. Got a birthday you want to share on the KVJ Show, you just let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com, and we'd be happy to get that on for you. All right, time once again for another round of the No Name Movie Game. Last week, I believe it was Denny's got his first win of the entire year. That was very exciting.
And just like that, he's the number 2 seed in this no-name movie game world.
He is. He's still trailing.
Well, no, because he's now got... I think I only have 1 win this year, don't I?
You've got 2.
I have 2?
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's awesome. I'm excited for the 3rd time.
It's a surprise. What, really?
What? Wait, how did I win twice?
All right, never mind. Anything I just said.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. You're going to be partnering up with a member of the show. We got Laura here from West Palm Beach to partner up with Virginia. Hello, Laura. Hey, how you doing there, Laura?
Happy Friday on my way to work.
That was kind of like a phone version of The Price is Right when they run down the aisle and trip and fall.
It was a little garbled, but now she sounds
I
good.
tell you, she's back, and I saw that one time. A woman fell, sprung right back up like she didn't miss a beat. Hey, and just kept right on going.
It's on YouTube if you want to see people falling when Bob Barker says, come on down. It's real.
It's funny, too.
It is pretty funny. I'm sorry.
All right, well, here we go. Virginia's going to be giving the clues in the No Name Movie Game. Can't use any of the characters, any of the actors' names, any of the words from the title of the movie. 60 seconds here on the clock.
Good luck.
Same to you. It's
Okay.
weird. Don't be nice.
I'm just saying good luck.
You ready here, Laura?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay. Your time begins now.
Pass. Pass. It's a cartoon all about what your animals do when you're not there, when you're at work. What do your animals do? They're in your house. It's a cartoon.
Pets.
Pass.
Pass. I don't have kids. Pass.
Pass. This one's a cartoon as well. If you kiss this animal, then he will turn into a royalty member. But he's green and gross, so you don't want to kiss him, but you kind of have to.
Shrek.
Pass.
Shrek.
Pass on that one. You use this to cut people and slice people, and also you use it to clear a forest. It's a jar.
A knife.
And bigger.
Machete.
Yes. You fly on this. It's a big, huge...
Airplane.
Yes. Pass on that one. When you're fishing, if you don't keep it.
Oh.
Dose.
2.
Ugh.
Is it enough to win the tournament?
No, it shouldn't be.
It should not be.
If it is, it's a bad day.
It's a
real bad day.
You've won with 2 before.
Really?
It has happened.
Many a times, actually.
No one deserves a win with 2.
Tara's on here from West Palm Beach. Hello, Tara.
Hello.
Okay, are you ready to do this?
Yes.
You are actually...
We got this. Whoever I'm with.
Oh, well, Denny's. And
Yeah.
actually, he's the reigning champion. That should make you feel secure, right?
I didn't want to bring it up.
Yes. Got him in second win.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 60 seconds is the time you've got. There's only 2 on the board that you got to beat, so you get 3, you'd be in the lead. All right, here you go.
Let's go.
Good luck.
60 seconds.
Thank you, Bird.
And your time begins now.
He is a news broadcaster. It's a term for them. He reads everything he sees. Pass that one. This is a group of. It's a superhero family. It's
Incredible.
Yep. This is what you do when you're standing in place and you're in a line. You are. It's also a
Waiting?
Yeah. This is Party Time. Excellent. Swing. It's an old.
Oh God, what the name of that movie?
Pass that. This is pass that one.
I can't remember.
This is if you go on you're going crazy and you're tearing down buildings. You're a big monster. Pass that one. This is one more than six. Yeah, one more than six, and they are fantastic. They are extraordinary. It was a troupe of cowboys, lawmen. Pass that one. Pass that one. Let's see. Let's see. It is a Hanukkah movie.
Oh.
You got a tie of 2.
You got 2 as well. I mean,
man.
it's dark times.
Come on, Bert. Come on, Bert.
This corona has us all on the rope.
Those are 2 really tough rounds to listen to, by the way.
That wasn't good radio.
No, that was. I mean, I really.
Question: can we make the movies easier during this time and give a little hope?
What?
I don't know. These movies were hard.
The corona didn't help with it. For sure.
I haven't even gone yet, and there's already complaints, Kev.
Why don't you show them how it's done?
Yeah.
They think, oh, maybe it's coronavirus, maybe the movies are too hard. Why don't you just breeze right through this?
Let me put a little surge in this very much tanking bit.
All right, give it to them then.
Because we always look to you to save bits.
Very hard. I'm trying to save you. Damn, Kevin, I expect it from Virginia, but not you.
In these trying times.
Not during these times of crises.
Nice zinger, Ralston.
Sorry, it's coronavirus, not my fault. All right, Ashley's on here from Vero Beach. Hello, Ashley.
Good morning, guys.
Ashley, I love the energy already. Can we shut these fools up, please?
We got this, Jaybird. We got this.
Okay, I love it.
You got a lot of energy. I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're the golden hope, kid.
Why don't you just, I don't know, hit the mute button?
Kevin, I'm not talking to you.
Kevin, you have the power to shut the
Unabomber Elvis? Your outfit is horrifying, but yet I want to hear you sing.
Whatever. You look like a disco witch from the 70s in that dress.
This outfit is tight, and I'm showing cleavage for KVJ TV. You like that?
Can I focus?
You can.
Thank you.
All right. Jaybird's got to beat 2 here. No name movie game. 60 seconds on the clock.
She rattles me. All right.
Your time begins now.
If you see a lizard in the sky, large, flying, think about a flying lizard in the sky that breathes, pass.
Breathes dragons?
Oh my gosh. If you kill somebody, pass, Denny's. Pass, Denny's, pass. Pass, Denny's. You hire this person to murder somebody. You hire them to murder somebody.
Hitman.
Yes! Tom Brady plays for this team, but it's also a historical movie.
Patriots.
Patriot. Yes! He raps, and he wins a battle at the end.
Pass.
No! They fight in a large arena. It's olden times. He has to fight to his death.
Pass.
Oh, wow.
No.
Yes.
What?
How did this happen?
Oh,
it is reset.
8 Mile. The rap 8 Mile.
Wow. Okay.
Coronavirus.
Wow. We've got an overtime with everyone tying at 2. You guys got 6 in 3 rounds.
That is poor showing.
Whoa.
That's bad. Has it ever been that bad?
Yes.
He would know.
This is Kevin's worst nightmare, by the way. A overtime followed by a really horrible round.
Right.
Yeah, it's a corona, you know. You said it'd have to be good on the air.
Okay, so we reboot and start again with Virginia and her partner Laura, except we chop the time down from 60 to 10 seconds. Instead, same rules apply. Okay, you ready for this, Laura?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
No.
You can't say that.
That's all right. It's a great start. I liked it better when she just fumbled. Okay.
Confidence is riding low, guys. I gotta tell you.
You got this, V. Don't let that rattle you.
That shook me a little bit.
The word I had to dump, though, does accurately describe this round.
Is anyone even listening?
She's right.
She's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
You're not wrong,
You just
Laura.
can't curse on the radio.
That's-
The FCC has not loosened those restrictions.
These dumb rules. I mean, a state of emergency. Can't we drop that?
We should be able to. I heard like senators and stuff cursing yesterday when they were like doing all that voting and stuff they do.
You, my friend, are no senator.
True.
Okay, here we go. We're going to try this 10 seconds. Virginia and Laura, known a movie game. Overtime begins now.
Pass. It's the dinosaur movie. They all come to life.
Pass.
Pass. You know what? We don't deserve to win.
You just took your team off the field.
I'm officially asking to be removed from play.
Witch about to snap. The witch is
She just took her team off the field.
Nope, we're done.
Did you hear?
We're done
the
here.
Huge sigh for Virginia release after she didn't get that one.
We're done here.
Okay, Tara, you've got to right now just get 1 in 10 seconds to have the lead and possibly the win, okay?
Okay.
People wanted to know what that one was for Virginia, and it was Jurassic Park.
Yeah. All right, here you go. 10 seconds for
Somebody asked.
Tara. I know. If we have to say. That person who's asking was Laura. Hey, what was that? S-bomb. Okay, here we go, Tara. Your time begins now.
The first rule of this is to not talk about it, and they punch each other. It's a gathering of people that punch each other, and they don't talk about it.
Oh, bird.
Oh, my gosh.
Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Yeah.
Oh, bird.
Boy, oh, boy.
Okay.
Boy, oh, boy.
You get just 1 in 10 seconds, but I'm not actually confident.
You can do this.
You got this.
I think you can do this. Come on, you got to do this because Kevin's going to snap if we have to do round 2 of overtime.
I just don't even. Virginia, Laura's already gone. Virginia's already done.
Do it for Kevin.
Yeah.
Do it for Kev.
Get one.
You know, I'm going to dedicate this one for thee, Kevin Ralston. This one's for you.
Thank
It's
you.
For you.
Please do it. All right, Ashley, can you please get 1 right in 10 seconds?
I will try.
Okay.
Ashley, I'm going to go real quick.
You got this.
He always does.
Just like in bed.
All right. Here we go. 10 seconds on the clock.
Keep it G-rated. Kids are listening, all right?
Well, you fall asleep quickly. What?
Okay, your time begins now.
You get your hair cut here. You get your hair cut here. You get...
Hair salon.
No.
Barbershop.
Yeah! Thank the good Lord above.
You did it!
Thank the good Lord above. Berg gets his 3rd win of the year.
Yes.
How about that?
Yeah. Oh, feels good.
Congratulations there, Ashley. You are the champ as well.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah, quite a great feeling. There you go.
Nailed it, girl. Nailed
You
it.
get our disinfected belt there. Enjoy that. After you just rubbed it on your crotch, it's no longer disinfected. Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
Hasn't that laptop had enough?
Somebody's always trying to get a little cute.
Yep.
And they break their stuff.
Yep.
Didn't you just break a computer because you dropped it on your stairs?
Oh, my
That
gosh.
one right there. Well, if you're working from home, about 24% of people are, and there are some couples that are now having to start working from home. And sometimes that's a really great thing. Sometimes it's not. I think there's just probably some basic rules that you should probably lay down and boundaries. Katrina's having a little bit of frustration with her man. She just has a different approach. She was excited to be able to slum it around in PJs, thought they were going to like drink Starbucks. They make it home on their whatever Keurig coffee thing, and it's going to be all great. And he took it serious. He got up, like making the bed. He's putting on a suit, and he's not seeing anybody. She's like, I just don't get that. He's very intense, and he's walking around the house, and she can't find a place to get some privacy. A lot of people were saying, in fact, somebody had texted and said, one of the things that mental health professionals are saying is that during this time, people working from home should dress to keep a sense of normalcy. It might be a novelty, but you really should not actually be in your PJs every day. It does help you perform a little bit better. So they're kind of defending Katrina's husband, and designate separate working areas where the other does not interfere to say,
Yes.
for the next hour, I'm going to be in this room. You can't come in.
There's an invisible line here.
Yeah.
Don't cross it.
Sometimes I gotta edit, stuff at my house, and if I'm editing naked compared to editing in clothes, I edit better when I'm a little bit clothed. I'm more focused. Being naked, you're free. You're kind of like,
Yeah.
When you look better and you feel better, I think you also have a different performance level too. Like if you're like me, if I came in here looking all scraggly in my pajamas, that would be my mood too. Like I want to be better and feel better and do better.
And your mood today would be a disco witch from the 70s, because that's what that dress reminds me of. Yeah, fun.
Disco witch. Disco
I think disco's
witch.
big again. Yeah.
Oh, Virginia's bringing it back.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. So all those things kind of make sense. And somebody pointed out, too, said, hey, when you do the quarantine, you actually are going to be able to leave your place. And it is not going to be the same as a hurricane where, like, roads will be impassable and things along those lines. But I have heard some invitations being thrown out where it's like, hey, let's quarantine together. But there might be some situations where you are in a place and you are not supposed to leave, and you might be with certain people that you believe that you're exposed to the same person, so you're supposed to quarantine. So there may be something a little bit to that. We're starting to see some of that right now. Ponton texted me. His brother contracted coronavirus from his best friend who was in Spain, and he was at Broward Hospital, but he was sent home to self-quarantine because he didn't need the respirator. So you might have a situation. I have seen that. I know a friend of mine, his family, they're all quarantined and they have to be there together. If you had that with a roommate that you can't stand and you both have been exposed to the same people, you might be quarantined and like you're not supposed to leave.
Oh, like the one guy, when I was 19, I lived with this guy who would chain smoke in the apartment. But when you were gone, but then when you'd come back, go, dude, were you smoking here? No, dude, I wouldn't smoke. What are you talking about, dude? That's my best Boston accent.
Oh, that's a Boston accent.
That was Boston? I thought that was Indian.
I was going kind of Middle Eastern.
You've just insulted all of Boston.
Should I tell that kid? Come on, kid. Nah, that's not good Boston either. No, that's not good. I was trying to do Boston.
Yeah.
How do you do Boston?
Huh?
How do you do Boston?
I don't.
Yeah, maybe you should be like Kevin.
Somebody else that texted in and said, yeah, I met an older couple at the gas station yesterday that had rented an RV and were going to travel around during the virus outbreak to get out of the house. They said being trapped in an RV for the last 3 weeks has actually been worse, and it's quite a test on their marriage.
Really?
Yeah, it seemed like a good plan. And somebody said it's opposite for me. I work with my boyfriend of 5 years. We spend every day together in the cubicle, and now he's working from home while I'm here, and it's awful. I miss him. So...
Oh, she wants him there, yeah.
She does.
I'm wondering, do you think, and I'm going to try to make this radio friendly, but because everyone's quarantined, are more people doing the hibbity-dibbity than normal? Because I know a lot of people are afraid of this big baby boom that's going to happen. For example, you and Panda, is it just knocking boots central?
No, I mean, he's trying.
And you're shutting him down.
I'm kind of shutting him down right now. I told him we'd have some fun on the weekend, but right now
between 3 p.m. and 3:08.
Kind of like what they're doing on the news. You're giving like your little advisory from noon, from 12 to 2.
The cone of you getting sex is narrowing.
Oh, man. Panda, if you're listening, I'm sorry, brother.
I just can't, I don't know. I can't separate right now. So as long as we're still in work mode and I'm watching the news and I'm trying to stay informed.
Was he making movies during the Corona broadcast?
Yeah.
Really?
He actually showed it to me while I was trying to do research yesterday.
There's a lot to unpack in that sentence.
Wow.
First of all, you're doing research.
I get it. I get that people are horny, but you gotta separate.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Are there some married couples out there where one is really trying to make it happen, and the other ones go, scram, shoo, get away from me?
Yes, you're looking at me.
That's her right there.
I'm just not there in my head. I'm so freaked out. I'm probably a lot more sensitive about this than a lot of people, and so. For me, I can't turn off the fear and turn on the let's get it on.
But there's couples out there that's the opposite. That's all they've been doing for a week and a half.
Oh, definitely. And I think this weekend I'm going to have some gin and tonics. I'm telling everybody to have gin and tonic this weekend because the ingredient in tonic is actually good for you right now. Have gin and tonic.
I love
Have gin and tonics, and then I'll get a little frisky.
Okay.
Yeah, it's times like this that I'm very happy I'm single.
Somebody texted in and said, hey, Virginia, my boyfriend was putting it in my face yesterday, too. Must be going around. Maybe that's a side symptom.
This quarantine's making people crazy.
Well, I get it. You know, men traditionally are more charged up than us, at least in my house. That's my experience. And now you're around each other a lot more. And so his mind's just going to go there because it's like dangling a carrot in front of the donkey. Of course he wants to bite it.
And you would be cool if you're not into it, if Panda had to, do things on his own.
Absolutely. But I told him
Would you like for him to quarantine himself first before he does that? Or?
No.
You might have more fun if he quarantines himself.
I told him last night, let me have a cocktail this weekend. I'm doing gin and tonic. I suggest everybody do that. And let me loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's what everyone wants to hear. Oh, yeah, I have to have a drink to sleep with you, but let's do it.
I have to have a drink to put my mind frame off of DEFCON 5 to be able to get in the moment and enjoy what I'm doing. It has nothing to do with him.
I mean, I don't know why there's an issue. You seem very relaxed.
Somebody texted in and said, Virginia, I hate to tell you, but you got it backwards. You need to unplug from coronavirus and plug into Panda.
Oh, I don't hate that advice.
Yeah.
We all need it. We all deserve a break.
Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm wired the way I'm wired, and I'm not going to be able to change.
Well, that went well.
Nice try.
Nice try, but keep it moving.
Well, we asked the question on Facebook and Instagram, what's something you've discovered about your partner from your quarantine? You can go and put up your answer on there, some of the early ones that we got. Somebody said, my boyfriend doesn't floss, and that grosses me out. I'm not sure if the relationship can survive.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Yeah, that is gross.
Flossing is so crucial, especially as you get older.
Well, if you don't live together and you are quarantined together now, all of a sudden, and you're seeing those weird little things that you normally wouldn't see.
I don't think he's flossed in days.
That's day 7.
I don't think he's brushed his teeth.
You start to notice.
He ate riblets last night.
And then he ate pecans.
Yeah, somebody said, I had no idea my girlfriend poops 3 times a day. Okay.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
What's she eating?
Just straight up fiber?
Somebody said, my wife smokes pot. I had no idea she did this until we've been quarantined.
No way.
Okay.
You didn't know your wife smoked pot?
Yeah, I guess she's kept it on the DL, but with the stress, she's like, okay, I got to confess. I dabble in the wacky weed for stress.
She could have hidden it if she's doing the pen.
But good for her. You know what? Hit it if you got to, and hit it if you got it.
That's what Panda wants to do.
The weekend is here, bruh. It's Friday. Get off my case.
So there you go. What is something you've discovered about your partner from your quarantine? We will get to more of your answers coming up here on the KVJ Show as they come in. Also want to get to some Feel Good Fridays. We definitely need some Feel Good Fridays here. You know, we talked about that the other day. The odd positives that have come out of the coronavirus. There have been some reconnecting and some things just going back to a little bit more of a simplistic, basic lifestyle that if you look around and if you have a mindset of gratitude and saying, okay, I need to visually look for the positive things that are still happening in my life, we need that. So if you've got a win and something positive going on, when I hear good news, even if it's somebody else's, I'm like, that's awesome. I love to hear that kind of stuff. So we want to get to that because, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's going on here. I got this email here that just came in, and this really kind of sums up how, you know, a lot of people feel about this. It said, look, I just want to get some thoughts off my chest with this recent outbreak. I'm a young father in my mid-20s, and because of the amount of financial uncertainty, I've been extremely stressed like everybody else. Yesterday, my company cut a lot of employees, and this is not a small company at all. One of my employees cut was my absolute best work friend, and this was the straw that broke the camel's back for me. When I found out, I couldn't help but cry. Don't worry, I went to the bathroom. But when I told my wife of the news, I had to keep a strong face, not for just her, but for my daughter. Unfortunately for me, my wife knows me all too well, and she could tell that I was sad. And she said, I'm sorry, babe, I can tell you're sad. And at that moment, a tear fell from my eye, and I said, I am. I cried, and my daughter saw me cry, and she's never seen me cry, and then this made her cry. KVJ, I'm not sure what is the point of this email. I'm just so sad and worried. Dad is meant to be the pillar of strength and stability, and I'm trying my hardest to remain that figure, but I have nobody to talk to. Maybe this email will help other parents that are putting on that front for their families. Thank you. Please keep doing what you do because I need a laugh or two right about now. So,
first of all, do not come down on yourself for feeling any kind of emotion. One of your best friends lost their job, and you have sympathy for that person. I totally understand that. So definitely take the pressure off with the negative stuff like that, because there's no need for that.
We all need sympathy and humanity right now, and I think you're actually leading by example.
Yeah, and we all do need humor. You know, we need to have some fun and figure out things to still laugh about in life.
We all need a good cry every now and then.
Mm-hmm. So let it all out.
Kevin, let's see some tears.
He doesn't know how.
Not there yet. Not there yet. 877-979-9763. You can hit us up with your Feel Good Fridays right now at the KVJ Show. Go find a little positivity in here with everything that's going on. Some Feel Good Fridays. People have sent in to us. Also, just some other positive stuff that's going on in the world. You know, we just had that email a second ago. Young father who's stressed. Hated that he cried in front of his daughter. But, you know, hey, look, a lot of people going through stress. There's no shame in that game. It's just natural to be human, have to go through this kind of stuff. But hopefully some help is on the way. I'm hearing in the news, stimulus checks of $1,200 per person, $2,400 per couple are proposed as a $1 trillion coronavirus response plan takes shape. The White House's relief plan would include sending households $1,000 at least per adult and $500 per child. So, you know, it's a little something. I know you're like, oh, gosh, I need more than that. But, you know, hey, if we do that and if other businesses just start saying, look, you don't own anything right now. We're going to put off that. The rents, we're going to put that off. This, we're going to put off. We're going to put that off. Your bills, don't worry about it. Let's just get the food and the basic necessities, and then we'll all get back to making money later.
There are some stipulations on that. You have to make $75,000 or less as an individual to be able to get the full $1,200. You can make up to $100,000 and still be able to get $500 per child. So look into it and find out where you fit in all of that.
So maybe a little bit of positivity there. A couple other great things I saw. In one day, 1,000 nurses and doctors in New York came out of retirement or private practice to help treat people at hospitals and fight the outbreak.
That is amazing.
That's stepping up and getting it done.
Yes, it is.
Thought this is cool, too. A new survey asked 6,000 Americans if they'd be willing to go grocery shopping for a neighbor or friend who's high risk and can't go out. And of the people who aren't high risk, 86% said yes.
Good for you guys.
That is the way to do it. That's really kind of cool. 3 little old ladies in the UK who really can't go out themselves are writing out the crisis together in one of their apartments, and now people are comparing them to the Golden Girls.
Aww.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And they did an interview, too, and they said, we'll be fine. We've got Netflix and plenty of wine.
Sweeties.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. There's also a guy in Australia whose dad passed away a while back, and for decades, he liked to hoard toilet paper for some reason. And now his son is giving away his dad's riches to people who need it.
Turns out Dad was no dummy after all.
Yeah, he was a visionary.
Yeah, he was.
Some other great shout-outs here today. We got Lisa from Pompano Beach. Her Feel Good Friday is all 3 adults in my household still have a job at the end of the week. Hours have been cut, and I've got 2 little ones at home to take care of, but at the end of the day, we are more fortunate than a lot of other people.
Amen.
That's some positives right there. Another Feel Good Friday. My baby was born last Wednesday at 36 weeks, and everything seemed to go to hell while we were in the hospital. Now I can safely say that we finally gathered all the things that we need. Also, being a preemie, he's doing great and gaining weight. What a time to be alive.
It is a weird time. But thank goodness now you can be at home with your baby, and that's exactly where you need to be.
Got my husband was in the hospital having kidney failure, and his kidneys have finally responded to treatment, and he's coming home today.
Yay.
My son missed him so much, they wouldn't let kids visit in the hospital because of the coronavirus, and that's my Feel Good Friday.
Okay, I like it.
Someone else said my Feel Good Friday is my friend's mom successfully had surgery to remove the cancer in her kidney and is recovering. That's
nice.
Sal from Stewart. Also, a little shout out here to everybody who's shown their support and given us love. We thought we were sharing a video with our friends and family, and it turned into something amazing. It truly has made an impact on my husband and I. We hope to bring awareness to what makes people different and embrace it. We're a local family. We want to share our gratitude for the overwhelming response. I've included the video below. Denny's, I have no idea what that's about, but why don't we take that video and post that up on our social media so people can see it. And thank you to Noelle. She had a really nice email just about us and giving a little bit of normalcy to her and some happiness and joy. So that does lift our spirits as well. So thank you very much for all those. You got a Feel Good Friday. You can let us know about it. It is very easy to do. Just text it to us, 877-979-9763, 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show. Well, you know what? People are still twisted. Yes, they are. They're worried about the coronavirus, but they're still hot and bothered.
As we've learned. We've learned a lot today.
I've been getting some emails from people, and they were so sad that we haven't done misconnections in a long time because they're harder to find. And so they started saying, hey, other websites and places are doing them. So they started doing all the work for us, Virginia. And they're like, will you read this one? Hey, will you read this one?
That's amazing.
So we're like, okay, all right, yeah. I mean, hey, if you love the misconnections, let's do it. So I want to say thanks to the people who sent them in. This is a fun one here. It's Erotic Jog from Pembroke Pines. Man looking for a woman here. It says, I was doing an early morning jog past the park before dawn. I saw you inside the park with your dog. You're very fit and attractive. I've seen you before, but on this day you were close enough to say hello. So I kept running, and when I came back, you were gone. I fantasize about running past people in the park, with you watching me jog. Every time I pass by, your smile gets bigger. Then a soft, hello, a head nod, and a hand wave. I run to exhaustion, and then you approach me and offer to help me stretch. As I bend over, your eyes are locked on mine. You lick your lips, and you ask me how you can help me. I run sometimes with no shirt and tight blue shorts. The park is off of Pembroke Road across from Century Village. I'm at the park now. Where are you? So if you see that, don't ever go back to that park again.
Never.
Never. Here's another interesting one. It says, I am a foot-worshipping cross-dresser. Okay. It says here, I'm a cross-dresser looking to break the whole social distancing rule. I'm into very hairy truck drivers. I'm also into foot worship. And hairier feet make for a better mouth experience.
Oh. I think I just threw up in my mouth.
By day, I'm a tax accountant named Barry. But by night, Belinda the bimbo comes out. And she's very bad.
I'm already Googling it, Virginia, don't worry.
Who wants to be tied up in quarantine with Belinda the bimbo?
Not me.
I got a caboose that's ready to break loose.
Sit down, girl.
Well, there is a Belinda bimbo on Facebook.
On Facebook?
I see that you're already friends. Look at this.
Well,
he's already friends.
That's not true.
What are we sending that one?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, stop it. I am not friends. But
whatever.
Belinda Bimbo is from New York, but I don't know. I don't think this is her. I don't think it's her. Lives in Texas.
Okay.
From New York.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We heard you the first 6 times.
Need a shovel?
You're right, guys. Me and Belinda the bimbo going out tonight.
Here's a fun little PSA somebody observed. Somebody was not doing the social distancing on St. Patrick's Day, apparently. It says, yeah, to the girl who barfed in my lap on St. Patty's Day, you left your right heel and panties in my car.
Oh, no.
Also, some money would be cool because I had to pay to get my car cleaned. And if I can't find you within a week, I'm burning your high heel and I'm wearing your panties.
Oh, my God. I'll show you.
Dude, just chalk it up as a loss.
Just chalk it up as a loss.
What are you doing?
You gotta burn it.
You're gonna need your energy for fighting the coronavirus. Why are you worried about all this stupid stuff?
Burn a heel.
Man.
I'll show her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take that. Okay, this one's looking promising. Thank you for sending this one in here, this misconnection. It says, I asked about your bra size, and it's a female seeking a female.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, Jaybird just perked up.
I'm the woman who asked what size bra you wear. You were walking out of the CVS in Lake Worth Beach. I noticed you coughing and made a coronavirus joke.
Oh my gosh.
You laughed and then you basically looked me up and down in a sexual manner. You looked to be in a hurry, so I didn't push getting your number. You never told me your bra size, but I'm guessing you're a D cup. I thought you were so hot that I could care less if you had the coronavirus. I've already got HPV, so it's not like I really am worried about a virus.
Wait, what?
She's like, go ahead. You can have coronavirus. I got HPV. You're not going to scare me.
Is that real?
Just because you have one virus doesn't mean that you should start collecting others.
If you're trying to attract them, why are you... Are you leading with that because you're being honest?
Oh, I'm so annoyed with this chick.
You had the kind of ass that spoke truth to power.
What?
What does that mean?
I don't know, Virginia. I have no idea.
She wants her to email her if you see that. Yeah, that's fun.
Okay. That's all you have to do is just email her?
Yeah, just email, yeah. This was cute. First time from Palm Beach. It says here,
we met at... We were both in our late 60s, both excited and nervous. It was the first time for both of us.
Where?
In the ball pit.
No, the ball pit?
Yes.
Stop
the
it.
ball pit.
There's no way.
Do they still have ball pits in?
He did.
I think they do.
You started and...
I just got that. You don't mean the kids' amusement area?
No, not at all. Yes.
I'm a little slow, sorry.
Yes, that's all right. You started and I touched you. Suddenly, you let out a moan and got up and left. I've often thought about you. If you're reading this, I would like to finish what we started. Hope to hear from you again.
Suddenly you let out a moan, got up and left. What happened?
I think you know.
You know. You know what? We're finished here.
Yeah, you know.
Wow.
That's my guess.
Okay. All right. Have it your way.
I think that's Burger King.
Okay. At this point, who knows? We're going to just stop. We sense some troubles in Elise's relationship. She is engaged to a guy that might have some, for her, sexually freaky behavior. She found a little leather kind of like whippy thing in a drawer that was wrapped in a T-shirt. Asked a friend of hers, it's kind of into the kink game, said, hey, have you ever seen one of these? She said, yeah, that's a flogger. It's used in S&M. She then said, you know what? He also is always putting his belts on door handles in the bathroom. I asked him what he's doing. He said, I just do that while I'm changing, but I thought it was odd. And he's doing it more frequently now. And her kink friend told her, you know what? He's probably into autoerotic asphyxiation. And there have been some celebrities that have died from that. It's a very dangerous thing. So now she's all kind of like worried. And she's like, maybe I should contact his ex-wife because I can't get a straight answer out of him to find out if she ever knows things. She said, because he never talks about why they broke up. And I'm wondering if any behaviors that he had led to that maybe, I know before I marry this guy, one or two, maybe I can help him out. Topanga's on here from West Palm Beach with a thought. Now, what is your take on this, Topanga, and how would you handle it?
Well, I was trying to get through to you guys yesterday. I've dabbled in the fetish scene for many, many, many years. Nobody flogs, and that is called a flogger. Nobody flogs himself. That's number one. So he's not planning on using it on himself. He's either going to have somebody use it on him or probably more than likely use it on somebody else. That's the first thing.
Interesting. So the whole term flogging the dolphin, that's kind of not right? You don't flog your dolphin?
Well, they were talking about two different things here.
That's not pretty common, and it's not necessarily pain either. It could be done very lightly, and it's very erotic. But the fact that she asked him about it and the asphyxiation, sorry, don't know many people into that. Yes, it's very dangerous. The fact that she asked him and he lied to her is a big thing for me. So I know you guys are saying, oh, well, she just, she defied him by going in behind his back and he should dump her. But no, she should dump him because he lied. He could have come out clean and said, this is, what I'm into or whatever, talk about it. And maybe she would have not been into it necessarily, but maybe she would have understood or tried to understand. But he's flat out lying to her.
Yeah. To me, the fact that she went to the ex-wife because she is stating she doesn't trust him. She asked him a question. She knows she's not going to get an honest answer. So it's like, okay, you're going to marry a guy that you're telling me you can't get an honest answer out of, and you're so compelled that you're going to go to his ex-wife.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah. Already, you don't trust him. That's the core. That's it. That's it right there.
Is Topanga still on the line? I'm not doing my job if I don't ask this. Topanga.
You want to get her number?
No, I'm just asking. Did you get your name from Boy Meets World?
Say that one more time.
Did you get your name from Boy Meets World, the show?
Yes, I did.
That's amazing.
Cute, huh?
I love it.
I bet you do.
Well, I
Jason, if you want to know about the swinger lifestyle, I can give you guys some information on that too.
He does.
He could use a good flogging if you know anybody, Topanga.
Yeah, after all this Corones is over, will you take him out?
Just dump him on the front lawn when you're done with him.
Hose me down and dump me.
Fast car just comes reeling around the block.
Push him out.
Slow it down to
a well-flogged Jaybird just tumbles right out.
Smiling.
You can see it now.
But damaged.
Somebody texted in and said, I've had my ex-girlfriend message me asking me about his controlling and manipulative behavior and ultimately left him because I told her how insane he was. She's in a much better relationship now, and so am I. I disagree with Jaybird. I don't think that Elise did anything wrong by asking the ex.
I mean, don't take advice from me. I have been single pretty much my entire life. Never really... Don't listen to me, please.
Somebody else said you're dead on, Jaybird.
Well, listen to him. Just don't take his advice.
I just don't know. Yeah, what do I know? What do I know?
Yeah. And somebody I think summed it up. Everybody is right. Relationship is over. She isn't into S&M. He is. She can't go to him to find the truth. She can't trust him to tell the truth. It's just, it's not looking good. I don't know if that's what you want to hear, Elise. I think you're looking for something to save the issue and maybe justify you going to the ex-wife. You're not getting either.
We're not here to help you save this because we don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
And I don't want to speak for y'all, but definitely call the day Topanga. I don't know. I thought it was a good call.
Did you like that character and think that she was cute from that show? I have no visual on
I
her.
had such a crush on Topanga.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Now we're getting to the meat of it.
Kevin.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Little fantasies going on in your mind?
Well, I did.
Yeah.
I love that name.
Can't wait to get quarantined.
They're not just in his mind.
But I'm not into the swinging stuff. It's not my cup of soda.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not a swinger.
Topanga just wants to take you out for one trip.
You're a man of no commitments. This might be the way for you to go.
I'm too jealous.
The swinging, free.
If I'm going to... No, I could not be... I couldn't do it. I just know how I'm
What
set.
if you become like just a unicorn and you just float in and float out?
I'm too old. I'm more like a billy goat.
Yeah, not as hot.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news.
Yeah, what?
So many people on meth. Ow!
A lot of coronavirus insanity that is going on here. My goodness, every single day. I'm like, it can't get any crazier, can it? And then every day, guess what? It gets crazier.
Strap in, Ralston.
Good
It
heavens.
is one of those refresh type stories.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're not really in it yet.
Every day, just more and more insanity going on here. Well, now we're starting to see some of the stuff that's going on in China, some of the craziness that they've had. And apparently, there are 14 elephants there that recently broke into a farm that was empty because the owners were self-quarantining. Well, the elephants are wandering around the farm, and they stumble into 66 pounds of corn wine. Now, you would think that elephants would have a large tolerance, and they probably do, but we are talking 66 pounds of corn wine. Now a picture's going viral. The two elephants passed out drunk. So.
Oh, were they trunk dialing?
Yeah.
Bam.
Bird's back.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're going to listen to you.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be surprised by this, but they say marijuana sales have jumped as more people are staying at home. Go figure. So if you're a dealer, you're like going, what bad economy?
Oh, with every bad thing that happens, there's going to be somebody that definitely prospers from
Somebody,
it.
yeah, somebody's making money somewhere. Well, if you are stressed out about anything going on with the coronavirus, a doctor is warning that stress pooping could actually make the rush for toilet paper even worse.
We have a clip if you want to hear him break it down.
When you say break it down, what exactly is he doing here?
And can you help it? I mean, if you're stress pooping, this is beyond your control.
Well, he explains it, and it does make sense.
Okay.
Psychology pro tip. When we get stressed, adrenaline gets released into our bodies. It messes up our brains. It also goes directly to our gut. And what happens when we have adrenaline in our gut? Well, you know how a dog, when it gets really scared, will poop? Humans do that too. It's adrenaline in the gut. If you relax, you will need less toilet paper.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Interesting.
How about that?
Yeah, I knew a relative that was always happy, and they were always constipated. Coincidence? I don't think so.
There's a connection.
Yeah.
Between your mind and your behind.
Yeah, but I mean, are you happy if you're constipated? I don't know if that works.
No, if I'm constipated, I'm sad.
Yeah, all right. All right, theory debunked.
Well, it used to be cocaine. Now we're getting bootleg toilet paper. Police in North Carolina found a stolen truck that had 18,000 pounds of toilet paper in it. And that's a lot of rolls because 18,000 pounds of light, fluffy toilet paper seems to be a lot. Cops found the truck driving on a highway and pulled the driver over when he exited. They then found the 1,800 pounds of toilet paper in the back. Nobody's been arrested this time, but police are still looking into the incident. So, bootleg toilet paper, that's what they're trying to pass off today.
I mean, time's got to get real tough for that.
I know. There is a doctor that says you should keep self-pleasuring right now because it strengthens your body's defenses.
Duly noted.
Okay.
Already implementation.
Oh, believe me. People are quarantined. We're probably setting planet Earth records right now.
Yes. 22% of Americans are now saying that they consider having sex with a robot. Okay.
Really?
Well, think about it. No robots that cough and give you the corona.
Dang, I hadn't
Good
thought
point,
about that.
yeah.
Or even they can't give you no robotic chlamydia.
But I think coronavirus can live on some surfaces for up to 3 days.
I'm taking back my statement.
Yeah.
Just don't take the robot out of the box for a few days.
Well, just get a little pledge or get some Pine Sol and rub that thing down.
What are we talking about?
The robot.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not supposed to put Pine Sol on that thing. That thing.
I got the worst advice from the KVJ Show.
My penis is on fire.
Do not.
But it's clean.
Don't put pledge on your private parts.
And shiny.
Repeat.
Do not.
22% today, though, but 3 years ago, it was a lot less. It's gone up 16% in 3 years. So people are apparently adapting to the idea of one day having sex with robots.
Oh, it's coming. It's going to be.
Yep.
I'm just, the movement is coming. You're gonna see it, Virginia.
I'm not gonna see it. Maybe you'll see it.
You're gonna see it in society, and
I'll
don't
probably see it at your house.
Don't be shocked in 15 years.
I'll tell you where you can see it.
There'll be a doll in the corner, propped up and sticky.
I'm just saying, don't be shocked when you see robotic brothels on the corner next to your CVS's.
Okay.
Not into Cuesta.
Yes.
Not into Cuesta.
Mm-hmm.
Not today, Satan.
Not today. 15 years.
There's a 23-year-old guy in Texas who lied about having coronavirus on social media. Now he's been arrested for a misdemeanor charge of making a false alarm or false report.
Going to the clink.
He lied about having it and then scared everybody he's been in contact with?
Yeah, a couple people are doing that. There's a guy from Vermont that apparently was on a public bus and was telling other passengers he was infected with coronavirus.
Lock him up.
People start freaking out and were running off the bus and like, what's going on? That guy's coronavirus. And they went in there and they checked him out. They gave him a test too, and he does not have coronavirus.
Lock him up.
But they got him, for making a public threat. He has been arrested on that charge.
Well, you're creating panic and you're getting people all upset, and you deserve to do a little time so you realize this ain't no joke.
I love me some jokes and goofiness, but yeah, this is not the time for any goofy.
Not the time.
Police in Maryland are searching for a guy who tried to get into people's homes by claiming that he was a coronavirus tester.
I saw that. People are going around with lab coats,
Wow.
knocking on doors saying they want to test you for the coronavirus, and who knows what their evil plan is to do to you.
I would so fall for that. I would.
Okay, well, I'm glad we got to you.
I can't help it, dog. I'm a trusting soul.
If anybody knocks on your door with a lab coat saying they're there to test you for the corones, it's not real. They're not doing that.
3 whiskeys in, and they're coming in.
Oh, no.
I'm glad we're having this talk. I'm glad we're talking.
Trying to help you.
I know. I'm trying
It's a big job.
There's a man in New York that hit his neighbor with his car because he was angry about the victim's social distancing practices.
What?
The guy was arguing with the victim outside a church, telling him the congregation shouldn't be meeting. He told the victim, "You're killing everybody with this virus." He got back in his car. The man then clipped the victim with his vehicle and drove off.
Did you see that one pastor in church? He's like, I know they're telling everybody, don't shake hands, but I want you all to shake hands. So everyone in the church is shaking hands.
That pastor needs to be slapped. Along with the televangelists that are telling people they have the cure for the coronavirus and getting people to spend money on stuff that's fake and a lie.
We've got these lima beans that are magical.
It's some kind of silver drink that you drink it, and they're saying, this will cure the coronavirus.
Oh, that's
It'll
terrible.
be just knocked right out of your soul when you buy this for $39.95.
Wow, your TV evangelist is pretty
Not bad.
Not that good.
Go hump a robot.
There's a guy in Pennsylvania. He stole more than $2,800 in drugs from a pharmacy, and because of coronavirus, he's getting arraigned over video conferencing. We're not gonna do anything live anymore.
Wow, yeah. They do that a lot, though. I see a lot of video conferenced meetings with judges.
Yeah.
I've been seeing that.
Mm-hmm. They say a Tennessee man was so drunk that he thought he was in Michigan.
Whoopsie.
Where's he from?
The cops found him trying to break into a hotel window. He was apparently vandalizing an empty truck, and then he thought his friend was in it, and he wasn't, and then they thought that he was in a different state that he wasn't.
There might be more in the system than just drinking.
Yeah.
Wow.
That sounds like a combo night.
Yeah, if he's from Tennessee, that could just be some basic moonshine, my friend.
Okay, you're right, moonshine.
I'll have what he's having.
Yes.
You don't want that kind of night, man. You want to know what state you're in, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Man, maybe not. Spring break photos.
Kind of embarrassed about Florida right now.
And if you're a paraglider, you want to watch exactly where you're flying and where you crash. There was a paraglider in Washington that had to be rescued in a place that couldn't have smelled very good. Apparently, he crashed into a tree at a place called Poo Poo Point. Oh, I don't know how it got its name.
Maybe there was a man or a woman.
Maybe when you hit the trees, you crap your pants.
Can we rename this place? I mean, Poo Poo Point.
I don't know. I think before coronavirus hit, you would have been so for that name. I think Corona's getting to you.
Look how it's changing our country.
You think?
Yes.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Well, what are going to be your plans as you're just all quarantined this weekend?
Eat bread and desserts and just get all fat and sassy.
That's right.
Amen.
That's your woman right there,
That
Jay-Bird.
is your dream girl.
That is your dream girl.
I have definitely put on some quarantine weight.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of people have. Well, the problem is a lot of people can't get to the gym, or the gyms are closed. They're non-essential now. So people are not going, and sometimes Not everybody has the same level of discipline to be able to go out and whoop their own butt, just trying to come up with their own little workouts. I know a lot of people are going viral with their toilet paper workouts, which is so funny.
And clever.
Clever.
And shareable.
Yes,
On Social, Virginia.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's going on, but if you're not that person, then yeah, you might be packing on a couple LBs. Hey, we're just all going to do it, right?
Oh, yeah. No, it's happening.
Yeah.
I've been stress walking every night. So I wait till it's late. I go like around 8:30.
Does that mean you go faster than normal?
I do.
Okay.
And I get it all out. And when I get back home and I'm a little bit tired, I'm like, it helps me fall asleep.
See, I'm a little opposite. My late night routine is, I'm a little tired. Bread.
We all are handling this differently, and it's okay.
Yeah.
However you're handling it, as long as you're being safe, we approve.
Yeah, I was eating pizza last night at 10. Should have been sleeping.
Did you get into that Oprah pie?
I have not touched it. You guys talked me out of it. In fact, I'm annoyed that it's putting up so much room in my freezer.
Somebody posted up on social a picture of a pizza with peaches. How do you feel about that?
So I looked at that thing, and it was a specialty pizza, and the ingredients, I didn't hate it. I love a specialty pizza.
Pizza with peaches and balsamic, like a fig sweet balsamic. That sounds good.
I'm not sure if I'd love it or not, but I'd love to try it.
Okay. Well, you're going to have lots of snack options and things you can choose here. Our March Fatness snack bracket is up. We're down to 16 teams or snacks going at it here to try to get to the champion. On Monday, we're going to be knocking this thing back down again. By next week, I think we go 16 today. Then on Wednesday, we'll be at 8. We'll be at Final Four next Friday. And then the following week, we'll be at the champion.
Okay, so all right, I have a couple of weeks to get my suit ready because I think that Final Four or the championship day is going to be a big day for
You want to make sure you look good.
Yeah.
You need to wear that mustache suit. That thing is sweet.
I got to get new suits because everyone's seen that one. That's the thing about novelty suits. Once you wear it once or twice, people start calling you out on it.
I don't know. The Corone's got everybody on a budget. I think they'll forgive if you wear the suit.
I've been eyeballing this cupcake suit that I really want.
Oh, that'd be a good idea for this, yeah.
I agree.
Cupcake suit.
Speaking of which, the Hostess chocolate cupcake has made it into the Sweet and Salty 16. It is going to be going up against Cheetos in the next round.
Cheetos is going to destroy it.
That's a big fight.
I can tell you based on the votes from the last round, yes, the Cheetos is the favorite. I can tell you in each of these matchups which one is the favorite.
They're just so darn good.
They are Cheetos. You like a Cheeto better than a Doodle?
Absolutely love a Cheeto more. I like to dip too. Is that bad?
When you were a kid, did you ever act like the Cheetos were cheese chicken? Because they look like chicken legs if you look at them.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Yeah, we'd always call them cheese chickens.
Little cheese chicken.
Yeah. You got Snickers going up against Nutter Butter cookies.
Buy Nutter Butter. You had a good run.
Are you kidding?
They did, yeah.
Snickers is gonna just eat them alive.
Nutter Butter in your face. I'm voting.
Okay, you should because it is the underdog there. Snickers is favored to win that matchup.
I hope you're voting. No one respects someone that is talking and not voting. Okay, so I hope you are voting.
Are you giving out stickers that say I voted?
We should. I wish we could.
It's hard when we do it online. That's the only problem.
It's hard to give out stickers with social distancing.
It is.
Hot Pockets going up against Nacho Doritos. Nacho Doritos the favorite in that round.
Big time. And if Hot Pockets beats Nacho Doritos, that's going to be the talk of the tournament, Virginia.
Be an upset.
It'd be an upset. And that might give Hot Pockets the kind of momentum it needs to hit and get in that Final Four.
And ironically, those two sound good together. Like slice open your Hot Pocket, shove a few Nacho Doritos in there for the crunch and the mushy texture with the crunchy. Oh,
you just gave Stoner such a good idea. Like, it's a great job, Virginia.
That sounds delicious.
There's a couple really tight matchups going to be happening in the next round. This is what it's all going to be about. Twix going against Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its is a slight favorite, but it is looking like that's going to be really close.
I'm sorry, but if Cheez-Its beats Twix...
I know.
I don't know if I know, Snacks.
It right now is the betting favorite, but
it's a
I hear you.
bold statement, because you know Snacks.
Well, if Cheez-Its were to win the tournament, I'm not a big Cheez-It fan. I would take that very hard.
But people love Cheez-Its.
Love them. Our Sweet Denny's.
You know, Cheez-Its has like 18 different new kinds of Cheez-It now.
I know they do.
Other than just the basics, they're coming hard with all kind of variety.
They've got like a white cheddar that's out there.
They've got a mix. They've got a Cheez-It like a snapped or something it's called. It's like a puffy.
Our sweet Denny's been eating them all day. He loves a Cheez-It.
Believe it or not, that's going to be a tight match. Cheez-Its barely favored in that. Bagel Bites is going up against Funyuns. Bagel Bites is your favorite in that matchup.
How would you feel, Fat Kevin, if you saw a Hot Pockets Bagel Bite championship game?
If they were the last two?
Yeah, would that shock you?
Yes, it would stun me.
It would stun a lot of people.
I would think our computer was broken.
It would stun a lot of people.
Well, our computer probably is broken.
Yes. I would have to go look at that Big Denny's. That can't be right.
Based on its track record, that thing's probably broken.
Our top vote getter right now, coming out of the last round, or one of them, actually, it may not have been the top one. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. It's one of the favorites. It's in the top 3. Going up against Totino's Pizza Rolls, and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is the favorite.
Big time. I mean, this is when it becomes painful. This is like both of my kids in the boat.
I have a visceral longing for peanut butter cups. Sorry, pizza rolls. I mean, if I cook you even a little bit too much, you explode and ooze everywhere anyway. You become a mess to clean up.
Nobody ever expected Tequesta to like a pizza roll. We get it.
I'm not gonna.
You're a snack snob.
They're not good.
Terrible snackitude.
She does have it.
Terrible.
Mm-hmm. And then we've got in the next round, we have got the Sour Cream Pringles is the favorite going up against the Little Debbie Swiss Cake Rolls.
You're going to see an upset on that one.
Think so?
I think you're going to see Swiss Cake Rolls. They have a chance of going into the 8.
The Swiss
8.
deserve it.
Okay.
The Swiss have done the work. They deserve it.
Sour Cream Pringles are the favorite, though.
I love a Sour Cream Pringle. Oh.
And then final matchup that we got in the Sweet and Salty 16 for our snack bracket for March Fatness. Peanut M&Ms, the underdog against Oreo cookies. So there you go.
Oreo all day.
I have to address the public a lot for this tournament. And comments like this, and I'll wear it. Meredith in the chat room says, Wheat Thins can't get no love. Meredith in the chat room, hell no.
They sound too healthy for him.
Hell no. You think a Wheat Thin's going to get in this tournament?
He doesn't want wheat, and he certainly doesn't want to be thin.
I mean, Meredith, come on.
Stop insulting him.
That's an insulting comment. Finally, I've snapped.
That's how you get yourself blocked in the chat room,
Yeah,
Meredith.
that's right. Blocked.
Better watch yourself.
My buddy Carlos, who has Busybody Fitness, he said the home fitness industry is slammed.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine. They closed the little gym in my community. They've closed every big gym in everybody's community. So if you want to get your grind on and you love the equipment, what are you going to do?
Is that my Carlos?
Yes, they got you your treadmill. Yeah, he said that they're one of the industries that is very busy right now.
Yeah, I gotta start using that thing.
It's weird. It's feast or famine, guys. There's some people that are just like, oh my gosh, I don't have a dime coming in. And then there's some people, their businesses are flourishing. It's just bizarre. I really think the haves should share with the have-nots.
I agree. Yeah, hopefully that's going to be happening. Definitely going on with TP. Apparently some people are getting some noise today by handing out TP. If you want some toilet paper, where are they doing this? I'll tell you next.
Look at you listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. Lucky.
Every single day, our society's changing a little bit more and more. And now today, it's going to look a little bit more different as Broward and Palm Beach counties are going to be joining Miami-Dade County by shutting down all non-essential businesses. That's what they're saying, non-essential businesses. Okay, now what is the definition here? Essential businesses are grocery stores, gas stations, daycare facilities, and pet supply stores.
And pizza shops.
That could be debatable. Now, here's the thing. The non-essential, like restaurants, must either close or convert to takeout only. So I think that you could be grandfathered in there by offering takeout pizza. You'll be fine. Pizza shops should be okay.
Yeah, I was looking at my old food app where I do the delivery stuff, and you can see with each restaurant how long it's going to take. And for pretty much every pizza place that I looked at, it's going to take about 45 minutes to get to your place. So not that bad.
Okay, 45 minutes
No.
is not bad at all.
In fact,
that's pretty normal.
It's not that much of a difference, I'm
No.
noticing.
I mean, usually like 30 minutes is good, so 45 is on par.
Ordered Tex-Mex the other day, had it in about 47 minutes.
Impressive.
Very.
Mm-hmm. Essential businesses. They also grandfather in exterminators, appliance and air conditioning repair workers, auto mechanics. You're all good. You're in. Not in. Barbershops.
Dang, oh man, I gotta cut my own hair.
Non-essential. Tattoo parlors. You don't need a yat. You want to get your coronavirus tat, you do it after the virus is gone now. Or you do it at home. With pen and ink.
Prison tat.
Prison tats.
Nail and hair salons also gone. Jewelry stores and other retailers likely will be forced to close. Now, here's where the debate steps up because GameStop is declaring themselves an essential business. They said, okay, what are the definitions? Because we believe we are an essential business. We need to stay open. As the pandemic is sweeping the country, it's all good for us. They've announced new policies to say, look, we're all good. We've reduced store hours. We're only allowing 10 people in the store at a time, but we are essential. Do you agree or disagree? Is GameStop an essential business?
No.
I'm going to stick up for the gamers on this one.
Okay. Gamers, defend. So what is an essential business? That is a question that we're asking today. They've pretty much shut down now. Governor Ron DeSantis yesterday was saying Broward and Palm Beach, you're going to join Miami-Dade. Essential businesses only can open. That includes grocery stores, I guess, so we can get the TP, which everybody seems to need. By the way, they are handing out the corner of Atlantic and University. There's people standing on the corner of the big sign saying that if you go to church by the Glades, they're going to give you toilet paper. So if you pray, they'll give you TP? I don't know.
Wait, you can't go to church right now. They're saying don't assemble in groups of more than 10.
There's a lot of interesting stuff that's going on here. The world's gone mad, Virginia.
It really has.
And so they're trying to define, okay, what exactly is essential, what's non-essential. Your barbershops and hair salons, not essential. Tattoo parlors, not essential. GameStop is trying to say they are essential.
So here's the thing I don't understand. Most games you can buy online. I can't remember the last time I bought a video game in a store.
I'm trying to understand that, too. Parker, I think you got the same question here from Port St. Lucie. What do you think? Is GameStop essential or non-essential?
Well, I really don't think it's essential at all because, well, you look online, you can buy any game on the PlayStation store, the Xbox store. You really don't need to leave your house to go to GameStop. And with this quarantine, you could be just playing games, just buying games like online. So there's really no point to have GameStop be open.
But what if you rage quit, spike down your control, and break it into 3 pieces?
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Ship it right to your front door, bro.
I was only asking just to propose the question. Stop yelling at me, Virginia.
Never.
Yeah, no, it's the interesting thing. As you start breaking it down, probably the one thing that somebody texted in said that all 3 of my liquor stores are so busy right now. Most people can't stand being home with their family, so they drink, yes. Liquor stores, essential or non-essential?
Okay, now it's getting real. Some of us find it essential. Some of us need our medicine.
Yeah, I don't want them to shut down any of the Publix, liquor stores, drug stores.
Well, there's a Twilight Zone episode where this kid's got the whole town under control with his mind powers, and he pretty much threw out all of the alcohol. There was only 4 bottles of alcohol left in the town, and people were losing their minds. We don't want that to happen, right?
Right.
Are we essential?
Humans?
No.
Your job, you dummy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Kevin was getting deep.
Some of us aren't essential, Kevin.
I thought Kevin was getting deep.
You just been cut. I think broadcasters are, but I don't know if all of us qualify.
Okay, come on. The blood in, blood out.
Does a goofy radio show qualify as an essential business?
We're on the cusp.
Well, we also are giving out some right information. Some. Right?
I think we're at about maybe 35%.
Are we at 35% accurate
Yes.
with our info?
I think just because of the way that, we get our license from the FCC, they decide that we are essential. So we don't get to make the call. They do.
I think the only thing with us is we can, and who knows, we may have to do like the remote broadcast where we're all quarantined in our own home. So I think that we could still go on. And that's what a lot of businesses are. And this is going to be the big question. Can you adapt in a modern marketplace where you can still do whatever it is you do almost remotely?
We actually ran a test yesterday. Denny set it all up, and we all could be on remote computers and broadcast. So
Did good, Denny.
behind the scenes, he is working feverishly, with no fever, but feverishly.
You did good, kid.
Let's say that we are the jury here on what is deemed essential and what's not. Can you stay open or not? And essential, maybe even the bad way to put it, it's like, okay, with what's going on with the coronavirus, are you good enough to stay open with what you do?
This is fun. I like it.
Yeah. We got Martin on here from Orlando. Okay, Martin, what is it you do? We'll judge whether or not you're essential. What you do?
Oh, hey guys, love you guys. I've been listening to you guys for a while. I'm from Orlando. My question is, well, I guess not really a question, but I work for, I'm a foreman for a landscape company, and so my thing is like, I was thinking maybe the landscaping should stay open. That's just my
that's a challenging one. Okay, let's talk this through. Landscaping, an essential business. Now, imagine if we just let everything go in a month, what everything would look like. But somebody would say, imagine how the virus is growing, and if we put landscaping crews out there. How many people typically do you have on one of your landscaping crews, Martin?
We go anywhere between 3 to 4.
Okay,
depending on how big the properties are.
I got my vote. This is easy.
Yeah.
This is essential. You don't want all of it going crazy and growing. All of a sudden, you go out to get the paper. There's a gator gnawing at your ankle. You got hedgehogs nipping at your butt.
You know, landscapers don't do animal control, right?
But they're going to grow. Everything's going to grow. And it's going to keep on growing.
You're not going to grow alligators.
No.
Maybe they're hiding in the grass
Thank
as it
you,
grows up.
Kevin.
Yeah, I'm here to help you out.
Some of us are having a serious adult conversation.
Yes. I'm here to try to help you out.
Landscaping is not essential.
As I was saying, hedgehogs, Kevin, nipping at your butt. We don't want this.
I wouldn't close it down right yet because it still is less than 10 in the groups that are doing it.
Break it up into 2. Front yard, backyard. This can work.
Yeah, I would try to keep the crews. That would be the biggest thing because I've seen some of the landscaping crews. How do they arrive to a gig? Because I've seen sometimes you got like 8 dudes piled in the back of a truck. How do you do it with your landscaping, Martin?
Well, with us, we're just a private small company, not really nothing major. So with us, we only have 3 to 4 guys, and we just ride in like a dual cab truck, pulling the trailer behind us.
Okay, 4 guys, dual cab truck.
All right, well, my vote for the council here is essential.
I'd say right now leave it open because we're doing the same thing. We got 5 people in a tight space.
Yeah, but we're about to go from our homes.
I don't know. Are we?
I think we should.
If Virginia decides,
I mean, you did it such a LeBron James. On Monday, she's like this.
Yeah.
We should be on the air. We should not leave. We got to stay in the studio. Around Thursday, I think we might have to do it from home.
I changed my mind. I'm a woman. I do this a lot.
No, I've seen a lot of people change their mind. My buddy Bigfoot, like 3 days ago, Corona's not stopping this wedding. 2 days later, Corona can take me out. Wedding postponed.
Yeah.
As we know more, we are allowed to change our mind.
No, I agree.
It's called education.
I agree.
Okay, somebody text in Lyft. Lyft or Uber driver, is that an essential business? Do you get to keep doing the Lyft and Uber?
I would know. I think that's one of the...
they get to keep cranking?
Man, that's one of those ones where I feel
You're
like...
DeSantis. You make the decision. Is that an essential business?
No.
I feel like it is, because what if somebody has to get to the emergency room and they have no other way?
Well, 911.
True.
911. Oh, you're right. I'd rather
what if you have to get to Publix and you have no other way?
You have to do delivery.
Yeah. It's not essential, Kevin.
Yeah, maybe it's not essential.
I only choose the landscape because I feel like animals are going to start gathering around your house, milling around, sniffing for your food.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Mike is on here from Coral Springs. Mike, what is the business? We're being the judge and jury here on what's essential and what's not. What do you got?
Absolutely. I'm with a pest control company. We also do lawn service as well. So my office is working remotely, but I actually have to go to your house and inspect to make sure it is what it is. And then our guys come out and take care of it. So I am deemed essential.
Yeah, you are. You're right now in there. In fact, exterminators, you are fine. That is what the governor says. I'm not going to go against the governor. So.
Well, what if you have a 6-foot rat living in your place?
I would like to see a picture of a 6-foot rat.
Yeah, is he your husband?
6 foot. I might have went too big with that.
Right,
one.
it's a big old rat.
Your husband.
That's a big old rat.
If there's 6 foot rats roaming around, we got bigger issues than the corona.
That's horrifying.
We got Frank here from Port St. Lucie. Does he have an essential job? What is it you do, Frank?
I'm a truck driver.
Truck driver. Yeah, I think right now truck drivers are essential, very essential.
Absolutely.
We get these supplies around.
You guys are bringing all the stuff to the stores so that we can have things to buy for our family. We need you.
We need you, my friend.
And thank you for what you're doing.
Are you driving right now?
No, I'm actually on my way to work to drive. I drive for a junkyard in Okeechobee.
I was hoping you were on the road right now so you could do the whole wah, wah over the air.
I do it for little kids all the time that do it in the cars.
Oh, that's cool. Good for you. Yeah, you can tell the cool truck drivers, they always do the honk honk.
I still do it as an adult. Anytime I'm driving on the road and I see that, I'm like, yeah, honk honk.
Nobody's surprised.
Okay, let's see here. We've got a couple other ones here, and this is interesting. Essential business or not. Pool guys. I'm a supervisor for a pool cleaning company. Okay. Essential or not? Do you still get to get your pool cleaned?
So I think this is good because you can stay outside away from people.
Yeah.
You can keep your pool clean because you have kids. You want to keep them entertained. I'm going to say this you're open.
And those dudes work alone.
Yeah. I'm voting for it.
I think he's okay.
I'll put you in there. Now, what about this? Somebody texts in, I'm a private in-home swim instructor. Essential, question mark? Now, the problem is you're going to be having very close contact, violating that 6-foot rule of social distancing by doing a lot of the swim instructions, I would think, unless you can just stand on the side of the pool and shout the instructions to somebody.
It's very hands-on.
Very hands-on. You could easily get a FaceTime kind of apparatus, and you could coach from home. Nope, sorry.
Yeah, I think that one is going to be tough to be deemed the essential.
And, I mean, do you have to be learning how to swim right now?
No. I mean, but if you're a parent of a kid who's in the middle of learning, just get floaties.
That's what I need. No, I do.
Okay, essential or not, somebody got texted in, what about a housekeeper in Palm Beach?
No. Let the rich people finally clean up their own house.
Well, keep somebody employed, though.
I hear you. All right.
Making money.
Don't send me hate text messages.
Also, if you have somebody that's elderly, it may be too much for them to do. They may not be capable of doing it if they're older and have the means. And you could be cleaning up viral issues.
Okay, you're right. I feel guilty now. I changed my answer.
Jaybird just wants to kill all the old rich people. Yeah.
This is a hard game.
It really is, but this is kind of an example of what we're going to be dealing with here today and going into this weekend and next week, saying, okay, Governor Ron DeSantis says only essential businesses. And you're like going, okay, well, I'd like to make an argument, Gov, that I'm essential.
Well, let me ask you an honest question. Think about it. Delivery for pizza, is that essential? Or do they get to a point where like, oh, the corona could be on the table and it could spread?
I think delivery should stay open.
I agree.
Because I think you're going to need food and things like that. I think that as long as you are able to maintain that space, the only ones that get a little bit questionable is when you cannot maintain that social distancing space to do your job.
The only thing I think that could shut down the whole delivery with the food is if there's somebody proven a case where someone delivered food and got the corona that way. Then people would start to freak out.
And once your food arrives, if you're nervous about it, just reheat it a little bit. Get it hot enough where it kills any kind of germs, and then you can feel better about eating it.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Are you going on record saying that you can microwave away the coronavirus?
I wouldn't microwave it, actually. I would traditionally put it in the oven or put it in a frying pan on the top of the stove. I wouldn't put it in the microwave.
Okay.
Somebody texted in and said, my husband's company is working with the government to become considered essential because they make hand sanitizers. Lots of hoops, though, to jump through to become deemed essential. So this could be, what do they call that? The new normal?
The new normal, my friend, yes.
Having to deem your business as being essential.
I think hand sanitizer makers should be right now.
What about a dentist?
No.
You have a terrible toothache. I mean, you can't get through the night. Virginia, there are some people, a toothache will drop them.
They say that's the easiest profession to get coronavirus in.
You should be able to call your dental provider and have them maybe call in a prescription for you, but I don't know, face to face.
You're eating some Munch and Crunch.
I don't want my dentist to have to put his mouth in people's faces.
You eat Munch and Crunch, you get a hard kernel, it breaks your tooth in half. The pain's unbelievable. You don't want to see the dentist?
I don't want to see him. I want to call him and get my pills.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a good movie either.
I don't know. Just don't break your tooth right now, y'all.
All right, stay away from Crunch and Munch.
877-979-9763. Want to hit us up with your profession? You can now on the KVJ Show.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
We're trying to figure out now exactly who is deemed an essential business. This is the thing we're seeing today here. Is Governor Ron DeSantis here in Florida saying Broward and Palm Beach are going to join Miami-Dade. We're shutting down all non-essential businesses. They're going, okay, what does that mean? So we're trying to figure that out for some of them. Now, we're looking at essential businesses, your grocery stores, gas stations, daycare facilities, pet supply, exterminators, appliance, and air conditioning. You guys are in there. Mechanics can continue working. It seems, too, like some of these you can maintain a little bit of social distancing and some space. Billy said, I got a family air conditioning company in Cooper City, and I'm worried because we have to go into people's houses to fix the air conditioner. I think it's essential. Now, you guys are fine according to what DeSantis is saying. So you're all good. But I mean, yourself, yeah, I can imagine being in that job. Be like, okay, the governor says we're good. We can continue working. But then you still have that worry about going into people's homes.
Well, like even on Tuesday, they're like, okay, guys, stay away from people, but go out there and vote. Like, what?
Yeah, I did mine through mail. And that was the easier way to do it.
Well, Ralston always does it right.
Well, I'm just saying, you can still vote.
Bragger.
Of course he's going to have some smart answer.
Sorry, I'm sorry for doing it right.
No one can early vote now anymore, so he's just bragging.
Well, he's got politician hair. We know what you're doing. You're setting the stage to become mayor of West
Palm. Trying to help you out, man.
I can't
you voted. You're gorgeous. We get it.
Okay. Just trying to help you out, man. You can vote.
No, I was just making a comment. I got to stop making comments.
Well, that's kind of what you do, right?
Yeah. If you stop making comments, we're out of work. So actually, no.
Okay, my bad.
Stop making stupid comments.
Oh, right. That's painful.
Somebody said service plumbers, they come in contact with other people's feces.
Feces.
Yeah. Which then could spread to other homes, especially us. We're kind of on the border of essential, I think. Yeah, I mean, if a home really has a plumbing, I've had plumbing emergencies. There are sometimes that there are emergencies that happen, and you do need a plumber for that.
Locksmith.
Yeah.
I locked myself out.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, because the bar was set at GameStop, where they're trying to claim they're essential. That's really, I'm not buying GameStop. A lot of these other ones I am. Home Depot, is that essential?
Home Depot online, y'all. Don't forget.
If you had, for instance, a home emergency, and you're like, I've got to go out to get something because my toilet's overflowing and my house is going to flood. I need to get to Home Depot now.
Oh, let me. Oh, my toilet just broke and there's a flood. Let me order something online.
Well, you shouldn't have ate 7 Big Macs.
You're right.
It's on you, you large pooper.
There's a lot of large poopers out there, though, Virginia. What? Their feelings don't count.
Someone else texted in, my husband works for a Mercedes dealership in Delray. Essential or no? Yeah, I don't know if you're selling new Mercedes right now is going to do that. Service department, now that could be interesting. Maybe.
Yeah.
Service department, I'd say a yes. Salespeople, probably a no. But we'll see what they wind up dictating. That's just what's going to happen. Oh, yeah. Here we go into the weekend with some positivity. Jaybird, if you drop a thought on us before we get to the After the Show podcast.
Kindness is the ability...
Uh-oh. Start over, sweetie.
All right, don't call me sweetie. I'm not comfortable with that.
I'm pulling for you.
Kindness is the ability to love people. Let me just do... What?
She can't read.
What's the punctuation in that thing?
Virginia's all on my head now. She's looking down on me like I owe her money.
I'm giving you support and hope.
Kindness is the ability to love people more than they deserve. Virginia is Exhibit A, Your Honor.
Well, that turned quick.
Just love each other.
Yeah.
Wash your hands and stay in your house.
Okay, there we go.